Live!
Hello!
What the fuck is up?
It's crazy.
This is streamception
It
happening.
is streamception over here.
You can go make donations to the. Where should I put this so you can see all of us actually? Maybe back here.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Okay, well,
Double
Purely
fucking live.
chaotic.
I choose
Sheer
Hope
chaos,
over
ultimate
Vic.
streamception.
You got the pink hair and it looks good
Fuck.
on camera, and Vic is.
Shaking
I'm
the
violently shaking a Wiimote. So yeah, it's favorite hope.
If you want to see Vic, you have to go to the Vic and Hope channel.
Yeah. I'm the secret of the
Can you-
rings.
The-
Is your
yeah.
face getting blocked?
It
Oh,
is
okay, no, it's just
secret.
that.
That's true. You can't see the game either, so it makes sense for you to not have me because I'm playing
Right.
the game.
Yeah.
So if you want to see the
nothing
game
out of
and
it.
me, you have to go to the other stream
Yeah,
and
this-
have competent audio, I
My version
assume.
of the stream is. Well, mine has no viewers yet. No, it has 2 viewers now.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Needy.
Good lord.
Yeah, if you truly want a full grasp of the situation, you'll have to go watch the Vic and Hope. This is like what 3 hours into your stream.
Something.
Yeah.
It's a few hours in.
3 hours and some change.
I've already been here for a while, so you're gonna. If you want to even see my whole appearance on this, if you're somebody who's watching this on my channel's VOD archive, like years later, my appearance on this started like 2 hours 30 minutes into the Vic and Hope Sonic Saves the Kid fundraising for the PCRF Sonic and the Secret Rings. This is literally like this would be impossible for people to figure out if I didn't say this like a year from now. But that's where this starts.
Yeah.
Deep lore media.
Now that I've been doing this for 10 years and everything I've ever made is still online, I think
Yeah.
a lot harder about like how I can lead it to the future. You know, like
For the one guy that's going back through and watching the.
if it was only one guy, I might not be. But old videos of mine get more views than new videos of mine.
This
By,
is
like, a
true.
long
Like, our
shot.
old Digibro stuff still gets views, and people who are always commenting like, "I went back and watched Dark Souls 3 and nostalgia and blah blah blah." You know, we're a big nostalgia watch for the kids.
I still get up to 100,000 views a month on the How to Recognize a Terrible Anime.
That is the fucking goated video.
And that video is like 8 fucking years old.
It's wild. That means YouTube's it's still in their recommendation algorithm, you know,
Right.
which is a trick because the rest of your channel's like blacklisted.
Yeah.
So why the fuck is that one like?
Well, and
Why does
there's
it
a,
peek through?
there's a few where the asterisk score sucks is also still very much in the algorithm, but it doesn't get as many views because it's 4.5 hours long compiled.
Yeah.
But like that still does get enough regular views for me to know
Now-
it's getting pushed to me.
So this could also contribute to. I think you should take advantage of a. I guess I'll call it the YouTube mental reset, where our content is so old now
Yeah.
that like there's just a new generation of people that have no fucking clue
No idea.
who you are, what's going on, and like those are a lot of the people who are finding that video. You know?
But I will say I'm not really trying that hard to appeal to new generations as I am trying to drag people my age back.
That's true.
Because I appreciate now, the older I get, the more I appreciate, one of the most profound things Dick Masterson said to me when I met him the first time is, like, most people disappear.
Yeah.
Most of the people he's ever, and he's been on the internet since the early 2000s. He's been in comedy since the early 2000s. Most people, they're around for a couple years, and then it gets too hot for them and they go to do something more normal and less,
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to deal with people having an opinion of you en masse if you're not used to it on some level. Now, for our generation, more people are used to it. There's just more young people who can handle it, I think, than older people, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard about that Ed Piskor guy, the comic artist who killed himself recently
No.
because he was like on the conservative side and he was in the DMs of like young artists, like 17-year-old artists where he
Yeah.
was like kind of flirty in their DMs.
Oh, jeez.
And this got revealed
Yeah.
and he was just like, I cannot handle public scrutiny about
God.
this. I am going
That's
to
fucking
kill
rough.
myself. And he just straight up said like he listed out like 6 names and was like, was these people who wouldn't stop like who, you know, are concerned trolling me to the tune of articles written about me, to the
Jesus
tune of like,
Christ.
you know, trying to ruin my reputation. These people murdered me, I'm dead. And
Okay,
he
we can't fucking
did.
put the blame on other
Yeah.
people, dude. That's a
He
bitch
straight up said, these 6 people, they murdered me, and so
What a
I'm
fucking
dead.
bitch.
But it's a cultural conversation happening right
Ah!
now about like, is
It's
it
impossible.
if somebody cannot live with a certain level of like if you know is the psychological damage like a crime, or should
Yeah.
it be criminalized to like attack someone on that like the way I'm doing with Jeremy the Quartering, where I'm just like ruthlessly talking about how much his face is fuckable until it's all anybody can think about. I just want I don't want you to be able to look at his face without imagining a dick or like a target on it that says "come here," you know, like it's a tattoo across his forehead that just says "come."
I think the
target.
quartering could fucking take it at this point.
Yeah.
He can definitely take it if you know what I'm talking
In the
about.
hey! In the face. Really, the face is where.
Hope
you
missed
want
the
it to
super
be.
chat. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh,
Super chat.
It was a butthole leave.
Butthole.
Love Live greater than One Piece. Also, Trixie Berserk cut is deer. It's a deer?
I think it's a goat.
Oh, goat? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, it's a goat. That makes sense. That makes actual sense.
I don't think I can beat this game. I think this is.
We hit
too
the
hard.
wall.
Lunax
I feel like I'm hitting
says,
the wall.
"Don't worry, I'm autistic enough to have memorized secret rings to know everything that's happening."
Good. Someone knows what's
Sick.
going on.
That wait, he's literally implied that through the audio, he knows
Shit.
what is happening on the screen
Nice.
to a exacting level of detail.
That is true.
If that's true, that's really impressive.
Super-
It's
Superpower.
extremely
It
impressive.
sounds like a joke, and it's funny if it's a joke. But if it's true, I'm actually impressed.
Oh my god, I want to die. That's a word.
Yeah, you've been on this level for a hot minute.
Yeah.
I went and tried a different
I thought
challenge.
this game was like 2 hours long.
No.
No, it's 8 hours long.
Okay, I remember
Yeah.
you doing this game in like a sitting though when it came
Yeah,
out.
we did do it
Or
in like
maybe
one
2
sitting.
sittings.
but
Maybe it was 2 nights. I don't remember.
It was like a long night.
It was not long. Right?
I remember spending a very long time with the final boss.
Have you played this since then?
Not really. Not beyond like the first level.
I didn't think so. I remember this being like the ultimate one and done Sonic.
Yeah.
It's just like, yep, all right. That was a pleasant. That was like eating a Reese's bar, and now I'm not.
I think
going
I
to eat
tried
another
it
Reese's bar
Back
immediately.
in the Digibros era, I tried to play it to see if we could play it on Digibros, and it was too much, and I gave up like after the first level.
Damn.
Fuck! These challenges are fucking nuts. Maybe I need to work on my rings. My control rings. Anywho, continue.
What are you? I'm trying to think of what's more. I'm trying to think about like
Expand.
I'm trying to think if there's any drug that's more dangerous for a young person to have than having Grubhub on their phone. You know, like so. My friend Dave. Don't call me Dave. You know. Don't call him Dave. He gained like 150 pounds because Grubhub and quarantine. And Vito cannot lose weight because Grubhub exists. And
Uh-huh.
he can just simply summon food to him if he wants it.
So, but this contributes to an overall problem of
yeah.
self-control.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Grubhub is not the problem.
Also-
Drugs aren't the problem.
Be
it's
broke.
self-control.
Don't have the money to do it like my family. Not a problem.
Yeah, but people will blow their money even if they're broke. That's
Broke.
way
Yeah.
oversimplified. You know that they're simplifying the problem.
Well, in Dave's case, he had like made something like 30 grand from some kind. Like he had been a part of a weight loss experiment. He had gotten paid to do like keto,
Shit,
lost a
you do that
shitload of
Ozempic?
weight. Maybe 'cause this was before Ozempic was out, but it
Yeah,
could have been
clinical
like
trial.
he could have been part of the clinical trial or something.
Nice.
I don't know. It was like some kind of diet thing, but he got paid to do a diet and lost all this weight, and then spent all that money on Grubhub when the pandemic hit and gained all the fucking weight back. So he had like this massive. It was like an astonishing amount. It was something like 17 grand in a year that he
Holy
had spent on
shit.
Jesus
Grubhub.
Christ.
An outrageous amount of money, and like I feel like I am able. The amount of stuff that I do in my day-to-day life, people are always like blown away that I can do so much. And like, what would really blow them away is knowing I have less money than they do, like to do it with. And so I know that it's because people are just like I would never use Grubhub. It's so expensive.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
It's.
I would just leave the house.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it during the
Fucking
pandemic
gas
because
is
there was no
cheaper,
choice,
yeah,
you know.
like-
But
And I used it a lot during the pandemic as well, and I also spent a fucking lot of money and gained weight, and then
Yeah.
went, this is a bad idea. But like, then I started just walking to 7-Eleven every day and like getting something small and walking home. Therefore, you know.
Yeah.
canceling out the calories of whatever I just ate. Yeah, I think the pandemic made it a lot worse, but people have really gotten conditioned into this idea that like, well, I can just summon food anytime I want. It's like you shouldn't think that you should be allowed to spend $5 summoning food anytime you want. That is so expensive for what that is. You know?
Yeah, it's just throwing away a
Literally
portion of that
throwing
money.
away.
You know.
I won't even fucking order a pizza. I'll go pick it up. It's usually
Yeah.
the pizza place
Exactly.
is always right there. You know?
Exactly.
Like, it'd be different if, like, we're in the middle of this live stream, nobody wants to get up, and we're ordering a pizza. Like, somebody would probably front the cost of that to the stream. You know, like, but that's different. That's the kind of circumstance where I get it.
There's
I'd
like an
say.
event going on, so it makes
Yeah.
sense to have the food brought to you.
I'm
Like,
even- I'm brain broken and beyond money, and I don't give a fuck about money, but I still won't get delivery.
It's a waste. It's a waste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brain broken and beyond money.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm not, well, you were there once. Which is just like, I make enough money. I don't have to worry about any of this.
I was there once for what? What are you talking about?
You had money at a certain point.
Oh, well, I fucking...
You just blew
not
it
as
all
much
on
as
weed,
you seem
and
to
I
have.
blew it on coffee.
I don't think the most I ever made in a year is 80 grand.
I make it about around that, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I did that once.
Yeah.
And that was like substantially
Which is
more
fascinating to me,
than
how
every year.
little money you kept of 80 grand now that I can make 80 grand, and I feel like I have so more money than God, you know? It's crazy.
Buy I-bonds. Do you know what I-bonds
Do you
are?
have I-bonds?
No, I don't. But
I don't have money for I-bonds, but
They're not, or I-bills. They're cheap. It's not
Yeah.
expensive.
I know. A mentor of mine advised it.
That's the only thing.
Ugh.
See, it's the only investment that I trust because it is inflation proof.
Yes.
And the government literally would have to. The government would have to default on paying you. Like owning the government's debt is so funny to me. Like, haha, you make me pay taxes, but I own your debt. You know, like.
Oh God.
So I think that's the only. I just think it's safer than keeping your money because keeping your money it will depreciate.
Well, I don't keep my money either. So.
Okay, well, fair.
I spend it all.
You spend it on equipment. That's
which
better.
is why I
More
can't
direct,
comprehend
you know.
where your money went. I guess to weed.
Fucking weed and
Weed is expensive.
hotels.
Yeah.
Well, it's expensive if you don't know how to smoke it for the first few years. Well, it's weed and rent in Boston. I spent all of my money moving to Boston.
Brutal.
When I moved to Boston, I had 22 grand in the bank, and then when I got there, I had 15 grand in the bank.
Yeah.
And then I had like probably 18K when I first started traveling the country with Riley and Mint and
Yeah.
Bird, and I spent a lot on traveling the country because I didn't know about camping yet and how cheap that is and easy that is.
Yeah.
So we were buying hotels. We were spending a lot of money on food, going out to eat and shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of money on weed. And then I would say over the course of like 6 months, I burned like a solid 15 grand, like
Yeah.
just traveling.
I mean,
over
you're
and
not
over
getting
again.
income.
And
And
I wasn't
you're just
making any
spending
money.
Yeah, that's understood. It's actually a slow burn to spend 15 grand in 6
Exactly.
months.
As crazy as I seem to other people, I am way cheaper than anybody must imagine. Like I
Yeah.
know I spend less money on each thing I do than anybody else does. I just do a lot,
Yeah.
But the weed, it was a big problem with me not understanding. I was smoking 10 blunts a day. At the
Jesus
height.
fucking Christ.
And a blunt is a very wasteful way to smoke, especially alone, because you're supposed to pass it back and forth because it constantly burns.
Yeah.
So if you're like coughing or whatever, you're not hitting it; it's just burning. And but I just loved doing it,
Efficient
and
weed.
it's also very addictive because it's nicotine wraps. So like that's what makes it so you want the blunt instead of the regular
That makes sense.
just smoking weed. So yeah, I spent a preposterous amount in the early days, and then Riley basically coached me on everything, like just constantly like you are smoking wrong, like you shouldn't be coughing, you shouldn't be using this much, this is you're just constantly deducing my wasteful habits because we're all sharing the weed. So he's like, I don't want you to fucking smoke all
Exactly.
of it. He's as addicted as I am, if not worse. So, but he's very careful about how he smokes it comparatively, So yeah, I
Why
learned
can't
how
I
to-
fucking boost out of this? This is stupid.
I learned how to make it cost a lot less without giving it up completely. But I've You
It's
know.
breaking me. I think I've lost the secret.
Now you've
ingredient.
lost it. You know you
You've
can
lost
test.
I might be at my limit of Sonic and the Secret.
Well,
Ingredients
there's
for
more
this stream.
Sonics, right? You can do
But this
another
is the most
Sonic.
Arabic Sonic. I was gonna play until I beat it.
Arabic
Now there's no
Sonic.
goal. Now there's no goal in
Christ.
mine.
You wouldn't let me use that for the stream with you.
But he's not bombing the children.
I knew I should
He
have
is
called
not
this
bombing the children.
bombing the
That's
children's
true.
charity. I should have called it that. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to pee.
We are not offensive. Just offensive in the right way.
We're not inoffensive. We're just effectively offensive.
You're efficiently offensive.
Efficiently offensive.
Mm.
We have been stuck on this level for a fresh minute.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Guys, what do I do? Do we keep playing or do we give up? Well, chat's obviously gonna say
Drink
keep playing.
Everclear? No.
Oh god.
Where the fuck am I supposed to get Everclear at this hour?
Everclear. Oh god. This fucking sucks. Why don't I have more objectives in these other levels? Like, why do I
We
have
have
to
not
slam at a
progressed the
challenge
plot
at this
in like
level?
quite some time.
Because I have to complete challenges to unlock new levels.
Right.
But the challenges are fucking
They're not-
impossible.
yeah.
It's so hard. How the fuck did I do this when I was a kid? Maybe I could do this one.
Special challenge.
Get the egg. Let's try this. Maybe I'm doing the wrong challenges, you know?
Bird doesn't like that you drink Everclear, Landon. Why are you letting another grown man decide what you drink?
Mm.
No backpedaling. It's cringe.
Let's do this, boys.
Alright, you got this.
Dino, do you
We
know
could always do
Oh.
a different game if we truly get stuck.
Yeah, let's do Chow Gardens.
Yeah.
I can carry using my magic.
Oh,
I'm glad they
nice.
gave
Thank
a lore explanation of how Sonic can carry the egg.
Why it's floating behind him? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Yoshi.
It is like Yoshi.
Nice.
You gotta take all that goddamn money you bought.
I have to get into the
buy
nest,
you
what the
a
fuck?
new toilet paper holder for your bathroom. That shit
No.
fully come off the wall.
No.
It's diagonal.
No.
You touch that shit, it falls to the floor.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
spool in paper. You gotta use one.
It's one of those projects I just keep forgetting about. But I tried many times to fix it from not falling over.
Operation Go to Lowe's.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a snack I can steal?
You want some of those Chex Mix?
Ooh.
Cheers.
Yummy.
Why is the camera so close?
I gotta
Is it
take my
particularly
shoes off. I don't know why I'm wearing
To Sonic?
To us?
Oh. Is it their camera or our camera?
It's in our chat, which means it's our camera, yes?
I mean, it doesn't look close though. It's got all three of us.
Eh. There is no other way that I can think of to frame
Yeah, I would think that would be far. Maybe they meant why isn't it?
why is it so, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The perspective.
Oh, he means the game.
Yeah,
The video
okay.
game
Oh,
camera is too close to Sonic.
oh,
Is what he said.
oh, oh,
The camera is
What's
too
going
close
on
to
in my chat? Hello, my chat.
Sonic.
The camera
Double
mic is the only
streaming.
thing picking up audio. Yes, exactly. That is. Oh, this person doesn't understand why the microphone is not picking up audio. from the stream that I'm doing.
Well,
This
We are
is
multi-streaming.
This is a
Ah.
meme.
About
This is the
that.
meme stream.
You are supposed to be on Vic and Hope's stream if you want to understand what's really happening. This stream that you're watching is just an advertisement for this stream that you're watching.
Yeah. A very unsuccessful ad.
It's an ad to get you to go support the charity in the description. Everybody go to the description and make a donation to the charity. People who need the money more than you do, more than I do.
Yeah. They need it. That shit.
Help them reach the goal.
We will make our tiny contribution to the $30 million that the charity has raised.
Keep these kids alive into an era of peace. They didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
They have no part of this conflict. They just were born into the wrong spawn zone.
bad
The difference
spawn
between-
point.
Bad spawn point.
There's a in this kind of situation, the margin between surviving to tomorrow versus like becoming a fully fledged adult one day, like it's they be dying.
Yep.
It's not easy to keep people alive when things
Turns out
When there's,
people
like, a
need to
war
eat
happening.
and also drink water.
and like have a roof when it rains.
Yeah. How do I get the egg into the basket?
Also
Get-
helps when bombs aren't falling on them from above.
Put the egg in the
every
basket,
day.
Sonic.
Do you need
Sonic.
to have all 4 to do
Oh, I haven't seen all 4. How do I have 0 of 4? There's 1 on me. Or maybe it means that's when I return it, it's 1 of 4?
it?
Jesus fucking Christ. The Wiimote flew out of the thing. I want to die. I can't keep
Y'all
playing
aware that
this.
they're not like us. So true.
They not like us.
Not like us, indeed. Woo! Boing.
Have I gotten your take on this whole Kendrick Drake beef? You've been looking into this? You hear about this? You see
I
this?
mean, it's funny because I hate Drake already, so it's just amusing. But
Did you listen to the songs? The diss song?
yeah, I listened to the songs.
Okay. They not like us.
It's just gratifying for someone you like to shit on Drake. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Very true.
I wish he would come with receipts on some of the, like weird pedophile shit.
Oh, there's receipts.
I mean,
I wasn't sure what the updates on the receipts were for
Well,
the
I mean-
pedophile shit. Because it seemed like I've watched a lot about it. It didn't seem like they have anything like,
Nobody has evidence of him like having.
yeah.
But you've seen like the Millie Bobby Brown interview and shit, right?
Yeah, he's a fucking freak.
Yeah.
With the Millie Bobby Brown shit.
There's a lot of women's basketball.
Yeah, I heard the women's basketball thing where he
High
goes to like
school.
high school basketball games. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, he's got like a bunch of girls that have. There's lots of people who have deleted things they wrote on Instagram or who have, mentioned Drake and then quickly stopped mentioning Drake.
Yeah.
I'm just saying a lot of hush money's been thrown around to high school basketball girls. That this man
This is
fucking
great.
spends a lot of
It's
time
just
on.
amazing because he like literally is the groomer that everyone is afraid of.
Right.
Like he's actually doing grooming, where he's actually going to underage girls and supporting them into adulthood to where he can now have sex with them. That is literally grooming.
Oh, you have to take them to the matching color.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah.
I hate this. I just wanted to end.
Did you hear
I
the
want my
Shane?
life to end.
Did you hear the Shane Gillis clip from 5 years ago?
I'm not sure.
Do you know who Shane Gillis is?
I do.
Comedian?
More or less.
He on a podcast 5 years ago was just like basically mid conversation, like Drake comes up and he's just like, oh yeah, that Juicy Drake man, apparently he's into the young ones. Yeah, I've been hearing it through the great. And he's like very seriously saying this, like they're kind of playing it off like he's joking because
Yeah,
they
but
can't
he ain't
make an
joking.
accusation. But like in retrospect, it's really odd because he says like, when the whole thing with Louis happened, we knew about that.
Uh-huh.
And, we all felt bad we didn't say anything, so I'm saying it right now. Drake's gonna get it in the next 5 years.
Jesus.
And fucking sure enough, in the next 5 years, Drake got it.
Fucking owned.
So yeah, he's a known quantity. His dad is also a creep.
Yeah, I heard of his dad too.
They'll like
I
bring
got
girls.
one egg.
They'll bring girls over with the promise of meeting Drake, and then it's just his dad is there.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's like
Shit
fucking
like that.
Jake Paul's dad.
Mm.
Oh, no,
That
I
motherfucker
love
just
it.
has a big
Felt
pocket.
somewhere.
You know Jake Paul's dad's up to some fucking shit.
For sure, absolutely.
I have known nothing about Jake Paul's dad. I guess that's also Logan Paul's dad, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Paul brothers' dad. He like lived in a fucking camper outside their house for a long time. And he'll like make little creepy appearances on their show and like
Weird.
kiss young girls on the lips on
Oh.
camera. It's like they like did a prank on a girl where she got blindfolded and thought she was gonna kiss one of them, and then they had her kiss their dad.
It's fucked.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Weird shit.
Yeah.
Well,
You're a grown ass man. What the fuck are you doing?
but over here, the $2 says you and chat give favorite anime girl. Quarton Cum Zone. I think he meant Jeremy the Quartering. Is what I think he's
quartering
Ah.
comes on. So who
'Cause
is
he made-
the quartering of your anime girls that you want to come on?
Yes. Butthole did edit me a nice image. If you go on Twitter, go into my media tab, and you can find the image I retweeted from Butthole Weave of the quartering with cum zone tattooed on his head, a target on his forehead, a dick like spraying into his mouth. It's a good photograph.
It's pretty good.
It's a good edit. Thanks for that one, Butthole Weave. Favorite anime girl? Favorite anime?
Favorite anime girl. I mean, the classic is Yoko, of course.
We have a huge Yoko statue, very centered on.
Well, that's Hope's Yoko statue, but Hope is also a Yoko, which is why I married her. Because she's my Yoko.
Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono. Yeah, she split up the boys.
And also I yodel in our house all the
Wailing
time.
and screaming. Other anime girls.
Yodel.
Hope probably remembers my favorite anime girls better than I do.
I think yodeling's more pleasant than what Yoko Ono does.
Caterwauling, excuse me.
Caterwauling. What a great phrase.
Never heard that phrase.
Caterwauling.
That's a good one. What does it mean? Is it just that?
That's what Yoko Ono does? Yeah, that's caterwauling.
Caterwauling.
Yeah.
Favorite anime girl?
The girl from Cavalry of the Iron Fortress.
She's the
Good
hottest
classic.
anime.
Kagome.
Mume's like
Why-
12, isn't she, or something? Or 14?
It's fucking
She's-
anime. Who
she's
gives a
good.
shit? Anime age is not reality.
It's
Good
so
answer.
true. Anime is
Good
not
answer.
reality.
Kagome.
Kagome is a
classic.
classic. It's so true.
You're literally looking over at the shelf. and
Yeah, the
just
shelf
naming
of
all the
anime
girls.
girls. The statues.
Let's see, we have Sonata, we've got fucking the girl from. Who the fuck
favorite
is that
girls.
chick from Maru. Or Yumi?
Maru Penguin.
Yuri
Kuma?
Kumarashi.
Or Yuri Kumarashi, yeah.
I don't know.
I cannot
Right
remember
back
her
in the
name, but
day.
I love her character
This
design.
old one.
But there is a girl from Mawara Penguin Drum over there as well. Ringo.
Yeah. She was cool. Fuck.
Is this the limit of
favorite
Vic and
girls.
Sonic in the season?
I think it is. I think
Yeah.
I'm like thoroughly not enjoying myself. I was having such a good time on like the base levels, but the challenge levels are just insufferable.
Best girl's Rebecca from Edge Runners. Good choice. I love Rebecca.
Rebecca's very new school.
I
Yeah, I got everyone loves,
prefer. Wait, is Rebecca the little lolly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
she's cool. I also
Everyone
like
loves
the main
Rebecca.
girl.
Lucy is also great, but I like
Wait, did you pick one? Did you already
You
say
gotta go
your
for like
favorite?
classic
Yeah,
best
there you
girls.
go. You've got a bunch of them tattooed on.
I do have to say, I mean, like, I have a bunch of
Yeah,
anime
you have
girls.
Actually,
girls.
I'm realizing your tattoos have expanded considerably. Since
She has
I
lots of
last-
tattoos.
I don't know if I saw Pumpkaboo down there.
I've had Pumpkaboo for a while. Got him 2
Over the
years
garden
ago?
wall, she got Killua,
Yeah.
Ain't that just
and
the way?
Mothra,
Just the
and the
way.
Behelit,
Yeah.
and the Bloodborne doggy.
Do you only just
Vicar
have the
Amelia.
I
one?
just saw the one.
I love
It's
Vicar.
the
Was it
one.
incredibly painful? And you
I mean, yeah, it fucking sucks, but this was 2 sessions, so I have got 2 tattoos technically in terms of sessions. I gotta pee again. I'm gonna figure out what else to play.
Ciao
This sucks.
Garden!
Ciao Garden.
trying to think.
It's easy to set up.
What's my pick for favorite anime girl?
Check my mouth.
I tend to default to Sana Karada from Kodocha because she's like the most just like the most admirable despite being a child. Like maybe because she's a child, like the fact that she is so like good and determined to be better is like inspiring. It makes you like, oh, I want to be like that kid, even though that's like a kid.
Aspiring to be like a child.
I'm trying. Like, I just can't think of another anime girl that's as like well developed in the reasons that you should aspire to be like them. Like, obviously, she was designed to be like, "Hey, kids, be like this." You know, like this
A
is
role
somebody
model
you
by
can be.
by design.
She's basically like
Nothing
a
wrong with that.
cartoon Hannah Montana. You know, like the same kind of character. She's like a celebrity in universe. Do you know about Kodocha?
I have not seen like any of it. No.
I think you would like.
I can't just put. I can't play GameCube games on the Wii U. I have to set up the GameCube.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go look at the Wii U games, or the Wii games. Hold on.
The
That's already plugged in.
We could play Jewel and the Grudge, Haunted House Simulator.
Oh, if you're sleeping.
big sister from March Comes Like a Lion. She's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea with By the way, people who are watching my version of this video, you can super chat me rant requests or whatever, but you should just go donate to the other stream, the Vic and Hope stream. I'm pointing down because I think the name, like on your version, it should say the name of the video right here or something. I don't know. Does it say the name of a live stream on a live stream?
Usually.
I'm on the Vic and Hope live stream. You can go to Vic and Hope. Tarbuck Transom just gave $10 to Vic and
Yo,
Hope.
Tarbuck, what's up? You guys gotta announce when you're going live. I would have totally missed it. I thought Victor did announce it, but I guess I
Announce
should
it
have known
where?
better. In the Discord.
Oh, yes. Okay, that makes sense.
I should have realized.
I announced it in my Discord, and if you were in there, you'd know.
We were already streaming. Let's see.
That's true.
My subscriptions, yes. Let's see. No. It does not.
There is a
I'm
Vic
on the
and
Vic
Hope
Hope
Discord.
share.
Is that like an open thing anybody can join?
It is open, yes.
How do they get to it?
Victor does like all of that, so it used to be as a patron, like a patron exclusive, but then Victor unlocked it, so
Is it, well, I mean, did he put it anywhere? Did he put it, is it in the description?
no,
Okay.
I don't think he did.
The We Watch Anime Discord link is on the We Watch Anime channel about page, if anybody doesn't know that, by the way. That's my Discord.
138. Oh, by the way, if we make it to $200, Vic's gonna show feet, so look forward to that.
Oh my god.
We'll have to get Victor to clarify.
I like, on the one hand, I'm like, my first thought was like, oh god, who would want to, and then I
You
thought,
see?
oh right, feet people are like, they don't, it's not about like the attractiveness of the foot, it's about it being foot, like, it's a different type of thing.
It's also jokes, but I mean, Victor already showed toe because he's got a hole in his thigh. Show toe, Victor.
I want to die.
Why? What are you trying to do? Oh no,
This is what we have.
Okay, we're officially
evolved into.
we're rage quitting Sonic and the Secret of the Rings. I did my best. We're trying to figure out what to play. I think I'll just go on the PS5 and then we can just play like a horror game.
Alright.
Because
Oh.
Pro Country worked out really well.
You
Pro
never-
Country did great.
You never turned the desktop or the game audio back down or whatever after you
Yeah, I
turned it up. Oh, well, they said it's too loud.
I mean, it probably is too loud.
Well,
Because it was like a medium.
that's just
Oh,
fine.
Victor, someone was asking about where the Vic and Hope Discord channel is.
I don't know how to share that.
Unbelievable.
I am literally
I don't
completely
remember.
hands
Like,
on
I
myself.
do not
I
remember
tell you what,
at
if
all
you want
how
to
to
join
do
the
that.
Vic and Hope Discord, get in contact with Tarbuck Transom, and he will figure out how to get you in there.
You guys gotta just remind me. Fuck. All right. What am I doing? Okay. I'm.
Tarbuck's already troubleshooting. Were you able to consistently dash? No.
I think I consistently dashed.
Oh.
But the game is too fucking hard, Tarbuck. I'm sorry. Tarbuck said that if I was able to consistently dash,
I watched
he
you
would
beat
donate.
this game when you
Okay.
were 14.
Hold on. Okay.
Double my
I'll-
pledge if you can consistently
I'll-
dash.
He told me he would do that. So now that Tarbuck is here, I will play one more level to prove that I can consistently dash.
Okay.
And then we will give up. But I want to show Tarbuck that we can consistently
show
dash.
off.
He said
Tarbuck,
he'll double
you
the
prove
pledge.
you're
He's the only
competent.
person who's
I'm
put
gonna go to
any
an
money
easy
down on
level.
anything yet. So.
I'll die. Did give $50.
Well, I just meant putting money down on like a bet.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
on a statement.
Proving your
Okay,
skills.
we'll play the first
Show
level
your
again.
worth.
Now we have lots of skills and stuff. To show Tarbuck that we can consistently jump dash.
So it's crazy to me when people watching.
But the game is so fucking hard.
If I would think that the reason to watch live streams is that like you've got a pocket full of money and you're gonna try to go make people do shit. You know, like
That's
like
a
the fun
different
part to
type
me.
of live stream appeal.
Yeah.
That's
I
people
guess.
who are watching Kick.
It's just what is Kick?
You don't know about Kick?
Is that I thought that was like a messenger app or
No,
something.
it's like the
No,
DGen
that's-
live stream platform.
That's the
Ah.
completely
That's where everyone who
unlawful
gets
live
banned
stream
from everything goes to do their live
So
stream.
I'll end up there one day.
Yes,
That's
I'm
what
surprised.
trying to say.
I'm shocked that you don't already have a Kick stream going.
That's where you can literally watch porn with chat.
Yes,
Well,
you can
you
literally
should
watch
porn
porn.
on
iOS.
That's where all the gambling streams happen. It's like the current new meta of cesspool internet shit.
Yeah.
I'm not a.
is Kate.
Aiden Ross
I'm
and
not
his
a
ilk right there.
porn fan. I'm coming out as a not a porn fan.
No, not a gooner?
No, the whole gooning craze has really gotten me like, I don't want it.
The gooning has
Sex
ruined
is
it.
over for me. I'm fucking done with it. Gooning.
Sex
no.
is cringe, boys. You heard it here.
Well, I
Fucking
just
gooning.
I've discovered
Mm?
the long and hard way that like good sex isn't supposed to be super long.
Yeah.
If it's satisfying, like if it's good, you'll
It-
get so
it
much out of it so
naturally
quickly
builds
that
its
you're
own
like, all
course,
right,
yeah.
cool, that was great. That made my whole day in like a couple minutes.
A couple minutes.
If you have to fucking goon for 45 minutes to an hour or several hours, there's a lot of
That's a
people
lot of
talking
gooning,
about.
Several hours?
That's
You
a
got people
lot.
out there-
Well, that's the goal of gooning.
Yeah,
is
that's
for
true. That is the
speed.
goal of gooning.
I
You're
saw-
right, you're right.
I saw like a meme that was like, you know, I realized maybe sex isn't for me after we were frauding for 50 minutes, then gooning for 40 minutes,
What the
then
fuck?
frauding for another 2
Is
hours.
that something
I was
you
like,
do
why are you
together?
doing
You
so
goon
much?
together?
A
Aw.
lot of people goon
Huh.
They
together.
don't do goods together, stays
That seems
together.
like it defeats the point.
Gooning, as I understand it, is mostly edging.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
mostly
just like
about the
endlessly
edging. So
edging.
you can do it. You can do it. A
Huh.
bunch of people can edge in the same room, I
I
guess.
guess.
Edging with the
I don't
boys.
fucking understand people.
It's you know, it's just modern sex. Nobody wants to fuck anymore, so they're finding ways around it. They're like,
they're just
fucking
jacking
is
off
too-
together
What?
forever?
because they think that it'll be less psychologically scarring, I guess, to just jack off than to actually fuck. I don't know. I don't know what's
Okay.
going on with the other community.
I don't know.
Interesting.
It's a tough world. It's
It
really
is,
tough.
yeah, no, it is.
Is it that sex is too violent?
A
And
lot
there's
of
too many
people-
power dynamics going on? I
Power
don't know.
dynamics. That's what it
Okay,
is.
it's avoiding power
It's the
dynamics.
fucking it's
Because
all the
we
power
have to over psychoanalyze literally everything we do. Got it.
Mm.
You can't just like be
I've heard a lot
dynamic
of that.
fluid.
dynamic fluid.
Tarba, feel free to
That was
post the link
switches.
to
Is that the new
Discord
word for
if
being
you would
a
like to.
switch?
I
Yes.
appreciate it.
That's my interpretation. I don't know.
Some people call that code switching.
Code switch. Oh god, people just overcomplicate everything in life.
It's true.
Ah!
Oops.
Oh, nice that there's a little rail right there just
Yeah.
in case you get knocked off by spikes.
The designers of the spike trap were really considerate
They know, man.
of how many Sonics would get knocked off.
Is it okay if I just eat all of these?
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't realize I came over hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. At some
Yeah.
point we will order dinner.
Oh, do you all ever eat at Watergate?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah, dude.
That place is so
There's
good.
a Watergate 2 by our house. It's
Yeah,
so good.
I was not gonna say the number because it's kind of a
Oh,
dodge.
fuck,
but-
god damn it. Fuck,
Oopsie.
shit, fuck,
I mean,
Well, don't say
Watergate's
that.
10!
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're also
Watergate's
near a
sick.
Watergate, so
Yeah, Watergate's the shit. They got pretty good hot dogs, they got good chicken wings.
Yeah, the chicken wings are the best. You can just go in and get the chicken wings
You
in
know,
2
you get-
seconds.
it's $10, but it's like a whole platter of lamb over rice or chicken over.
I've been wondering if that was good.
Very good.
Nice. I need to get that.
Should another place like that would have bomb wings.
That's
right?
always
Yes.
what.
I usually just get the chicken wings because it's instantaneous.
And was definitely run by people of some kind of Middle Eastern
Yeah.
ethnicity. So there we go. It ties into the stream.
The
Everybody
theme of
gives
the
more
stream.
money to Palestine.
Let's go!
I don't think they're Palestinian, but
I don't
Do
know.
they have gulp gulps? Yeah, I don't know. We can go
Gulp
find out though.
is the Gulper back?
No, he is
Probably
still on timeout.
Okay.
There was someone in our chat spamming gulp 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 a couple hours ago,
Yeah, I
and
know what
I
that
did
was.
have to put them in timeout
Oh
because
god,
they would
was it
not
there
stop.
in Digibro's hot dog place? Like we invented
Kevin's
it.
Doghouse!
This doghouse!
We went there. I went there.
You
recently.
went there recently.
Because
I
they're-
didn't get to
They
go.
moved locations and they're only
Oh,
open on
really?
weekdays, so it's like impossible to get there. It was by Nate's house, and we never went because it was on
Huh.
weekdays.
So even
But-
further down towards the
Yeah,
beach.
they're further down, but they got a bigger place. And then I went in like she remembered me. She remembered Hope's name. You know, she asked about you.
Yeah.
I haven't told her that you've gender transitioned in the
They've
10
seen me
years.
since then.
Have they?
Yeah, they've
Okay.
seen me post.
I wasn't sure if she knew or not. So I'm like, I don't know how to
I
talk
don't
to
know
this
if they
doghouse
like
about.
know
Transgender
like exactly, but I definitely have been there
Yeah.
a couple times post transition. But
Mrs. Doghouse
I started
never
transition
forgets.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been in Virginia. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Doghouse.
We call her Mrs. Doghouse.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck her name is.
His name is Kevin. Her name is Doghouse.
Mrs.
Well,
Doghouse.
it's Kevin Doghouse, and her name
Mrs.
is Mrs.
Doghouse.
Doghouse.
Okay.
The Doghouse.
The Doghouse family.
The Doghouse family. The kid is also there.
Yeah.
What is he?
Doghouse
Junior.
Junior Doghouse.
Doghouse Junior.
Doghouse Junior. Okay, we're done playing Sonic. Fuck this game. I love it. It's awesome, but also it's too hard, and I suck at it. I don't know. It's up to Tarbuk to determine if that was enough consistent dash.
I forgot we were even doing that, so.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to. Alright, I gotta turn off the HDCP on the PS5 so we can stream it.
I'm thinking about the position you've put Tarbuck in to be like, okay, so on the one hand,
I mean, do you want to give more money to Palestinian children or not?
I think that was consistent dashing, but do I want to be truer to my word or to ethics?
What is consistent dashing?
By the way, guys, I plan on matching the donations up to like $500 if we could raise that much, or maybe I'll just donate that much either way. I don't even have much money right now, but I want to donate. I probably have more money than half of you guys, but some of you guys have good jobs. Like,
What was I say? What do you mean?
There's no assumptions about that.
We don't know what these guys do for employment.
I got fucked by taxes this year, so I'm not like rolling in it like I say I am.
Hence the charity stream.
And it's not for me.
You don't
Oh,
know tax
right
cut?
enough. But that's
Yeah.
so I went through all these fucking hoops because we lost our monetization because we hadn't uploaded it over 6 months, and so in order to get monetization, like I wanted to set it up properly through YouTube charity streaming,
Right.
where you could just direct donate, and so like I couldn't set that up because we have under 10,000 subscribers even after I got monetized again. So if people donate to our chat, YouTube will take their cut, and then I'll have to pay it forward.
Proposal.
But we have the link in the description. Most people have just been donating through the
Directly.
link, so that I can't write that off either way. So like
Is there a way for us
Yeah.
to know when people do that? Do we get like a text or anything?
No, they just
they've
let
just
us
been
know in
reported
chat.
in the chat. So
Okay.
Hope has been adding up those tallies.
Yeah.
You know.
I see. What are we at? What is
We
the,
are at 138.
138.
Alright.
Which is
That's-
that was good.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
It,
Hey,
only,
nothing.
it doesn't cost a lot to feed a small child,
Yeah.
So $138 is like at least like a day's worth
Insane.
of food
That's like
for like.
that's cases
10
and cases of
maybe.
water bottles. That's what matters the most.
I don't know.
You know, if we provide enough, then one of the trucks will get through past the IDF's bombing brigades, and
Yeah.
maybe it can't bomb every truck that goes. There's like 3,000 trucks. I doubt they could bomb every truck. And if
Well-
one truck makes it, then we get to
They
save.
could
the
just
city.
not let
Don't
'em
fucking
in.
make it a
I
challenge.
was like,
Fucking
we should
idea.
challenge.
The idea, I mean, they are great at bombing trucks.
They're really good at that. I mean, you
It's a
know,
specialty.
now that we've built the pier, we could bomb ships too.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. What you could do is set up the charity streaming through my channel and then just stream on my channel and do the charity
I
streaming.
had thought about proposing that. I just wasn't I wasn't sure how much you cared about raising money for Palestine, and I didn't ask.
I care
I
about
did that.
bringing viewers to my channel by any means necessary.
That's taking advantage of the situation to gain viewership. But then they're gonna
Yeah.
be like, wait a minute, this guy isn't a based.
If you take advantage of a
Virtue signal
situation to
streamer.
do something good,
That's
that's
true.
a good thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
classic H
That would
bomber
be
guy.
me being better than myself.
The
Like,
H bomber guy Donkey Kong stream is what comes to mind.
Why?
True.
What about it? About that stream?
He did a good virtue signal. You know?
Oh,
He raised
yeah,
money
yeah.
for trans charities,
That
and then
guy
also
is a
signal boosted the shit out of
professional
them.
virtue
Yeah.
signaler, though. That
Yeah.
is like I'm a professional virtue denier or something. I don't know.
You're part of the more shit heely.
Right now,
internet.
my career is making like live streaming, and I won't stop talking about how much I want to have sex with Jeremy the Quartering's mouth until people pay me to stop.
So I
Like,
mean, there's
I
there's a
think
good
so.
intersection of like people that support Palestine and people that hate the quartering. These are things that
Yeah.
interlock. So there's a bridge.
You gotta
There's
get
a
Asher
bridge
on
here.
She's
You know,
definitely in both of those categories. Free
Yes.
Palestine Asher.
we are on the woker side of YouTube, you know, from what the reading crowd will say.
Yeah.
I can play Dragon's Dogma.
Dogma balls.
Oh, what's a nice spooky game we can play?
True freedom
That-
means
Indigo Park.
Indigo Park. I don't think that's on PS5.
The truest expression that you can have of freedom is that you get to care about things other than yourself. You have so much freedom, you have so much capability, so much privilege that you don't have to constantly self-preserve, and you can make it so other people don't have to constantly self-preserve. So there's no greater expression
Sure.
of personal freedom than giving to charity.
That's
None.
true.
Mm.
Well said.
I
There
did
you
it.
go.
10 bucks from Tarsum! More consistent than me, lol. got the Kona Grill flatbread at BronyCon 2019. Got ahead of Kevin's Doghouse snacks.
Man, I
Nice.
missed that fucking thing. I haven't had that. in
The fucking
so
Coda
long.
Grill
The Kona
You're
Grill!
insane.
Oh,
You had that thing, haven't you?
It's so mid. You can
It's
get that
not
anywhere.
It is not mid. Every time I've had it, it's been great.
I remember the last BronyCon
I've
I
never
went to.
had one
Everyone
near
went to
that
Coda
here.
Grill and they were all just like, "We don't know what the fuck you're on about."
Everyone who's I've gotten so many people tell me that they loved it. Like I've gotten
Yeah,
texts.
I think it's a mix.
I've had
it's a
people
mixed
sending me
opinion.
photos of it, telling me like this thing was exactly as good as you said it was. I'm like, that's a look.
I mean, yeah, it's a
every
difference
time
in
I've
taste.
had it, it's held up. It's
We
been
could
great.
play
It's been
Fortnite.
a
We
few
could just
years.
play
Oh,
Fortnite
God.
all day.
Fortnite.
We could play Sea of
Okay.
Thieves.
AG also donated $26.13
What are games that people want to watch us play?
for the
Alright.
processing fees. Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
AG. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Uh-oh, Torvik is defending the flatbread, saying it's not mid.
Yeah, see, he says. Well, I know Tarbuck's one of the people who told me it was like legitimately great.
Tarbuck would enjoy the flatbread.
It's great. It's a great flatbread. I didn't say it for no reason.
Could play demos.
Uh,
The fuck is Potato Sack Racing Simulator 2024?
but you also have to. Okay, did
Play
you
Stellar
go?
Blade.
Wait, hold on. This is very important, actually.
Mm.
Did you get it on a Monday?
Go to Jean.
Dude, I don't fucking remember.
Because you see,
You were there when I tried it.
I was.
It was the last BronyCon. I mean, we were all drunk, I think, but
I
yeah.
just know that every time I've had it, it's been great, and importantly, every time I've had it, it's half off. Because it's normally $14, but on certain times, if you get it during happy hour, it's $7. So for $7, it is by far the best food you can buy for $7. At $14, I can understand being like, I don't know, was this a $14? You know, but like,
$7
$7
is not good. If you're factoring in extra things like price, so
I
that
always factor in price.
yeah, that adds
Always
more
factor in
nuance to the
price.
discussion that this is just a great flatbread. It's the best flatbread for $7. That's
For
where it
sure.
comes.
For
Yeah,
sure.
the argument, you know.
I've never had a
what's a
better
spooky game
flatbread
though?
though. Like, have you had a better
I can play Resident Evil 4.
Where have you
I guess.
had like a god tier
I don't fucking
flatbread?
know. I'm not. I can't think about that right now. I'm trying to figure out what game to play.
Go into genres and look in horror if you're trying to
I
find
mean,
a
there's
horror
like a
game.
million Resident
Where
Evil
can you get
games.
Trixie's
What
dress?
genres?
The thrift store.
Hell yeah.
Drifted.
Pop some Ted.
Killer Clowns. That looks like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The game? the
Yeah,
fuck?
I had heard that was coming out. I'm
Oh,
sure
God.
that's fucking dog shit.
Oh, that looks awful.
Oh, what's that game? Did you hear about that Indigo whatever?
Yeah.
Indigo Park, which is what I
Indigo Park.
just
It's just a
said.
demo right now. I don't think it's out on PS5.
No,
I probably
no,
heard
that's
you
what I
say
meant.
that.
You
and
can play
that made me remember
Five
it.
Nights at Freddy's Security
Dude,
Breach.
is it? You sure it's not on PS5? It could be.
Hey, you've
It's
got
just
Animal
accessible
World.
right now.
You've got
basically.
Animal World.
We
I
played
did.
it a
I found it
little.
unplayable because I don't like Mario type games.
Mario type.
Because it has the
Hey,
momentum
Mario.
jumping of Mario to me, and I cannot
Huh.
stand it. It breaks
But
my
there's
brain.
no reason for you to move quickly in that game.
Well, I was trying to get through some platforms, and I couldn't fucking do it.
Oh, I
And I
see.
sat there and struggled, and I was like, this is unplayable to me. Play Dead Space.
Interesting.
That's expensive.
Oh, it's not
And
free.
Trial for Alan Wake 2. These are like big games that.
If you want to
can't
watch
be
me
listened.
play Animal Well, I got 2 live streams of it, and I'll probably do more because I'll probably beat it eventually.
Yeah.
Animal Well, it's definitely my type.
Oh,
of
let's
game.
play Choo Choo Charles.
Choo Choo Charles!
The fuck is Choo Choo
It's
Charles?
Choo
It
Choo
was-
Oh,
yeah,
God,
it's,
what the
that's
fuck
Choo
is
Choo
that?
Charles!
That is
Jesus
exactly what Choo
Christ.
Choo Charles.
Choo Choo Charles could be
Score.
amusing and actually have an end.
Scorn has cool art. But I've heard it's
Scorn.
not that great.
Yeah.
Scorn has
Resident
dope art.
You can play Poppy
Yeah.
Playtime.
Have you fucking played Helldivers 2 yet?
No.
How have you not played that?
I
yet?
play games alone in isolation, and I don't have friends to play.
What if we
Mhm.
played together? You've got.
We're gonna play it once, and we'll never play it again. That's just how this goes. I will be interested in it for a day, and then I'll never want to play it again.
It's
It's so hard to organize playing
but it's
with a person.
so good. It's like a game that I played more than one time. Think
Yeah.
about that. I played it like 5 or
I got
10,
too many games
5 to
to
10,
play.
maybe
Too many
even 20
fucking
times.
games. Because that came out right at the same time as Dragon's Dogma 2, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna play
That's
Dragon's
true.
Dogma 2 first.
How was that? Did
It
you
was
beat
great. Of course, I
You
beat it.
played the whole
Yeah,
thing?
it was sick.
Okay. Now you have time for
it's
Helldivers
pretty
2
cool.
because
Well,
Helldivers
now,
2
'cause I got through Hades 2.
updates every
and-
day, so it's constantly, it's a whole different game than it was back then.
Yo,
Yeah.
Siren.
It's like it's come out
Siren.
again.
That would not be fun to play.
Okay.
You would not enjoy that.
Anyway, my review of Helldivers 2 is the most fun video game I've ever played in my whole life.
Nice.
It is, it's like Phantasy Star Online 2 combined with Gears of War, which is all I could possibly ever want out of a game. And most importantly, it's easy.
That does sound good, because it's all PvE,
It's
which that
very
sounded
easy.
good to me, which is that you're not fighting other players, so it's easy
Yeah.
to play.
I mean, there is player killing, but it's all for
Oh yeah,
fun.
the co-op player killing, but yeah, I watched some. I don't know. I get it. I'd probably like it. I just
It's
Yeah, I'm
it's
just not gonna
truly
play it.
the spirit. Like it's got really fun writing, so it's like it always kind of, even when you're in downtime and you're just reading like the text that pops up on screen, it's always like some kind of really funny, ironic commentary on the state of democracy.
democracy.
Tarbuck Transom dropped another $5
Oh.
super chat.
Nice.
I love the Kona flatbread, and I love Eminence and Shadow. How legit is my
Fucking
taste?
Eminence
You
and
decide,
Shadow.
lol, do Oregon Trail.
That's true. He does love Evidence and Shadow, so I don't really
Perhaps
trust
we
anything he has to
watching the
say.
dub could have been our problem.
You guys didn't see my stream, but I talked about watching the first few episodes of 100 Girlfriends.
Yeah, did you like it?
Nice.
No.
No?
Oh
Hate it.
no!
It's so
I
fun.
really hate it.
No.
What is so fun about it? I don't get it.
How silly it is.
I mean, it is
I-
retarded.
None of it made me laugh. I just kind of stared at it like stony
I
face.
just found it to be
no.
enjoyable to watch.
It was
is
so
more enjoyable as it goes.
Silly
The
that
first two girls,
The first two
they're
girls are the least interesting.
they were just like porn characters. Like they had no personality, they had
Yeah.
no story. They're just like, we're in love with you. But what bothered me about the show, because like what I
Should we
wanted
Choo
it to
Choo
be
Charles?
about,
Is that the best thing we've got?
Yeah, let's play Choo Choo Charles.
Okay.
I think what I wanted
cheap.
100 Girlfriends to be is like that he constantly has to figure out how he's going to make a situation work for every
Everybody.
girlfriend. And
Yeah.
it kind of is like that, but the problem is that the women have like a curse on them where they literally they won't give up.
Yeah.
Like there's no context where they're going to give up, so they're always going to be helping him to find a solution.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not like a decision they're making, it's like magic. It's like they're incapable of
It's
considering
fate.
leaving him, and like so it makes it so I can't take any of the. I'm like, well, I know he's never gonna break up with any of them.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna get
Yeah,
all
but
the
it's
girlfriends.
just
'cause
fun,
if he does,
you
they
know?
would die.
Like, I don't care about the stakes because it's a dumb, trashy show, you know? So
Exactly.
it's just a fun watch.
I had a hard time
It, like,
liking any of the kids.
It kind of gets a little fucking over the top when, like, the scientist girl is introduced, and it starts to get really fucking ridiculous and dumb.
I did like the principal, how she had like snake tongued down
Yeah,
somebody's
more ridiculous
all
stuff
the way
like
to
that
their
kind of starts
guts or
happening.
whatever. That was nice.
Where it like goes so far beyond the realm of realism. But, you know.
It is
It's alright.
absurd.
It was
That's
pretty.
what's fun.
It was pretty funny because JNES paid me like 160 Australian
Jesus.
dollars to watch those 3 episodes.
God damn.
And I just tore them apart for like 10-15 minutes. I was like,
I would
"Sorry,
say
I
it
don't like
even
this at
gets
all."
better after the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say go watch it. Like, it's a dumb fucking show.
Oh, it's just silly and fun.
Hmm.
Goofy shit.
And sometimes it's fun to watch some horny stuff
Yeah.
together and then, you know, feel good.
Landon says
Group
Love
watch.
Live is better than 100 Girlfriends. Incorrect. Wrong. You are wrong.
Love Live is also dog shit. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I didn't say that.
Okay, how do I change the name of the stream to incorporate Choo Choo Charles saving the game?
Well, the Choo Choo Charles is bringing in aid, and the idea
Yeah.
can't destroy him because he's too powerful.
But Choo
But
Choo
we're gonna
Charles is
kill
the
him.
enemy.
Oh,
and
fuck.
yeah, we're killing him. So
Then we're
Choo Choo
destroying
Charles
the
is
train
the
bringing
idea.
aid. Choo Charles.
That's true. So
Yeah,
we are trying to bring aid into Palestine,
With
but
Choo
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 Charles.
Charles,
Yes.
the IDF, is stopping us from delivering the aid because
Exactly.
he's stopping our aid train. Oh, I need the controller. Let's
See if I can make this. I want Victor on the camera too.
Ugh.
But I don't want it to be so far away at the audio.
That's the only problem is you
Yeah.
can scoot it so far back.
Is there, how
Set
can I
up like a
vertical
phone
stream
mic.
horizontally is the real question.
How do you vertical stream horizontal?
Also, are we thinking
You just
about
turn it and
food
it
soon?
switches?
No, it doesn't. It
I
won't
would like to
switch.
think about food soon. Chinese food. Or Arabic food?
What is Arabic food, bro?
I don't know.
It's not gonna work.
I don't think we have any Middle Eastern food around us because Indian food's not really the same.
No,
thing, you know,
that's not
it's
the
more
same.
like Mediterranean. Yeah, some shawarma. You won't go get Mr. Shawarma.
Mr. Shawarma, that's gonna be a whole thing, a whole song and dance.
Oh God, here I am,
Mr.
choo choo
Shawarma.
motherfucking Charles.
Camera shake, 100%, yes. Want to see that camera
Oh,
absolutely go
yeah.
ham.
We are not going performance. We're going graphics all fucking day. I don't give a shit about performance.
You didn't watch enough Love Live, apparently, Trixie. It gets better after the first 3
I don't
episodes.
think I can.
Of course.
watch that.
It's always better after the number of episodes you watch. That's the ultimate rule
Well, look,
of any show.
I do think that is almost always true because once you've built up enough story to actually like make it start happening,
Mhm.
if there's anything good about the story, it will get better.
Yeah.
But that requires you to already like it, you know, and like you can get to a point where maybe you start to like it, starts to rub off, and you're like, yeah, that's pretty good. But like, it's never gonna turn into your favorite anime all of a sudden, you know, because your favorite is gonna be something you took one look at and you're like, oh my god, you know, I need this in my life. And then it continues to be that way the whole way through. Like Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
The second you looked at that, you were like,
Yeah.
this is the greatest thing that's ever existed. You know, and it just was reaffirming that episode after
Good
episode.
shit.
AG said, not Chinese food again. Who has the General TSO's chicken?
The General TSO's chicken.
Yeah, so
That's a TikTok reference that Hope's making.
I see.
I think we
Someone
explained it
called
last
General
time.
TSO.
General TSO.
It is the General TSO.
My friends are worried I'm going to get salmonella from drinking egg whites. How do I convince them I'm not going to waste that nutrition and that having raw yolk over egg noodles is normal? It's normal. They're worried about nothing.
The only problem is that the American eggs have the germs on the shell. That's the
Yeah,
the
it's
real
literally the
issue.
salmonella comes from the shell, not from the inside, because we don't clean our shells in America because we're fucking savages.
Yeah.
So clean your eggshells.
Yeah, wash
And
your
then
eggs.
tell them that. Wash your fucking eggs to get the salmonella off.
There you go. And yeah, it's definitely not. I mean, like, athletes just like drink 9 raw eggs in the morning, like as a like before they go run or whatever. So at least I know Lance Armstrong used to do that. Now I know he was doping too.
Yeah.
It kind of takes away from his accomplishments. But
I mean, everyone
Blood
was
doping
doping,
will
though,
do
so.
that.
It literally all it does is oxygenate your fucking blood. Like, it's not like he was doing cocaine.
All you're doing is putting oxygen in your blood, bro.
You're just getting superior blood so that you can bike longer. Everyone's doing it.
Metamorph also pointed out the noodles would cook the egg anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you're putting on,
It's
yeah,
hot.
putting it on something that is hot, it will cook the
Yeah,
egg.
it just doesn't have to be fully cooked. Tell them that they're fucking white trash retards.
This is a Brazilian person living in Brazil.
Ah.
So I don't think the friends are white trash.
Their eggs are probably better than
Gaston
anyways.
can do it, I can do it. That's a good way to look at life.
Gaston. Did he drink eggs? I have like a
I
dash.
don't remember. You know how long it's been since I've seen Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah,
Too long.
that guy is beautiful.
Amy, where did your
Eugene.
friends get the impression that this salmonella thing? If they're like you pointed out, it's
I mean, it
eggs
is a
that should
thing,
have the
but
Yeah.
problem.
it is
like,
because of
Shell.
these dirty eggs. So
she's Brazilian though, so why are the Brazilians thinking this is?
I don't know because
It's American propaganda from the CIA.
Yeah,
Could be that.
it's usually like in Japan they can eat raw eggs all they fucking want and not get salmonella because it doesn't exist in Japan because Japan has fucking standards. Mexico, I don't know about Brazil
Standards
and
and
South America.
Standards.
All right, what am I doing?
Landon.
What did Eugene tell
I
me?
watched all of Ghost. That's not fair. I watched the whole thing. You can't say I didn't watch as much as Trixie when I watched the whole show. Vic didn't, but I did.
What did you think of Ghost Sick?
It's not bad. It's alright.
I agree.
It's better than Love Live.
That's true.
Stunning
Definitely,
Ghost Sick.
definitely better than Love Live.
Do I gotta go in this building? Hope, what do I do?
Yeah, you do have to get, because that's where your train is. So you
Okay.
have to get in there.
Do I have to go in because it's locked, so I have to find out another way in? So I have to find a key.
I mean, usually when Spiff is playing, he just glitches through a fucking wall or something, so.
I was like, I don't remember this as part of the speedruns.
Is this Skyrim?
This
Yeah.
is, yes, it's just like Skyrim. Talk to Eugene,
I
see
already
what
talked
he
to
tells you to
Eugene,
do.
but I don't remember what he
This game
said.
seems hella boring.
Well, we haven't
We
got
gotta
to
get our
the train. yet. We gotta get the
train.
train.
The part of my brain that got used to seeing Sonic go foofoosh is now just like, I've looked at this crayon door like 12 times.
I
Why
did
does it
like
have
seeing
crayon?
Sonic.
I'm Sonic.
Where do I get the key? Do I go over there? God. Choo Choo Charles.
Watch the whole
Sorry,
thing.
it's not
my
about the
ass.
game. It's about
It's
it's about the fun of the stream, the thrill of the chase.
We're all hanging
I'm a
out.
failure. I couldn't play Sonic.
Did
I
you
feel like
open
I
the store? There
failed,
you
but
go.
it was just so insufferable,
There's the
guys.
key.
I couldn't do it anymore.
Key located.
Oh my god.
Hey, you watching the stream over there? You should go to the Vic and Hope stream and make a donation to the donation drive, which is currently at 150.
169.
Oh, nice.
69, let's go!
Hey,
Sick, dude. $169.
$169 raised. You could put more money into that thing by clicking on the link that is down below on the Vic and Hope channel.
Trixie's got a fundraising hype, I suppose.
You gotta, I mean, nobody's gonna do anything if you don't, like, shove it down their throat.
Yeah, I guess our previous stream was more effective because we had a picture of a George Floyd monument on the screen the whole time, so people remembered why we were
did.
streaming.
That's
I didn't know what to put on this one. Like,
Well,
what do I put a
you
bombed out
can't-
ruin
I
on
was
the
gonna
screen?
say, you
Like,
can't
what the
put,
fuck?
like, a starving child or, like, a brutalized
Oh.
body on your stream, so.
Yeah.
It'd be a bummer.
You kind of get it or you don't. How do I outbreak the train?
Tarbuck transom at $5. Opposite, it's because we do clean the protective coating off the eggs, which is bad. Also why our eggs can't just sit at room temperature without spoiling. So the Brazilian eggs are actually even safer because they're not washed.
I don't know. I watched a YouTube video on it a long time ago. I don't remember.
America bad.
All I know is we have shit
What
eggs.
is the aim on this fucking thing?
Looks great.
You're
It is
looking
intense.
directly at the target and it's not hitting at all. Is it, or are they just not
It's a
breaking?
Gatling
Yeah,
guns
they
are
just don't
light.
break.
Oh, okay. I thought they were supposed to break.
Yeah, I'm not
I was
sure if
like,
I'm
what
like
the
meant to be. Okay,
You're just
skip
practicing,
forward.
yeah.
fuck? What is this game, bro? What is
We got a
this
train
game?
soon. We got the train. And Eugene's
We're
gonna
gonna
help us
fight the
ride
demon
train.
train.
God.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we fight the demon
We're
train.
gonna have so much fun.
We're gonna have a blast. And I just paid $13 for it, so we're in. We're in.
In for a penny, in for a
That's
pound.
$13 I didn't just give to
Choo-choo
Palestinian children,
Charles.
so we're committed. Or I could set up Chow Garden if everyone hates
Wait,
this
you
game.
bought this game just now?
I did, I just bought this
my
game.
God.
There it is, shoot him!
Oh god! Oh,
Choo-choo
Choo-choo Charles!
You gotta shoot
Ah,
him! You're not getting enough headshots!
Oh god!
Jesus, what is
It's not taking enough damage! Get some
Wait,
headshots!
This is how ReZero ended. This is
With
how,
the demon train!
this is exactly how the first season of
Choo-choo
ReZero
Charles.
ended. It was actually a carriage. There's like a carriage going through a field, and a thing that looked just like No Face
I'm gonna scrap.
was crawling, like, you know, when No Face is doing the whole on his arms thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked just like that. It was a monster like that, chasing through a field like this.
We can now operate the train.
So what you're saying is Choo Choo Charles copied ReZero.
And by transitive property, both Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Okay, so the objective is to get to the end of the track, I think, but we have to find scraps to repair the train and stuff. and
Yeah,
upgrade
you
it,
gotta power up your train so
and
you're
then we have
strong
to
enough
avoid
to fight Choo Choo
yeah,
Charles.
getting killed by Choo Choo Charles.
And there's also like marauders on the island
yeah,
and shit that you have to avoid.
come to little stops and gather materials, I think. Can we break the boxes? No.
No. You should have a map
There's no
that
materials
like
here?
shows you where to go.
Ugh. Oh, yeah.
Like a
Okay.
bear shot.
Okay.
That's what the world
So we gotta
is
find
today.
these people.
Yeah.
Unmet NPC. Okay, then we get a little quest. Okay, we we are Choo Choo Charlie. God, this world is humongous.
Big world, big world, big world.
Okay, let's get back on the train. The toxic gossip train.
So this is like Snowpiercer, but like
yeah, like angry
But
Charlie.
but you can get off the
Tom's
train or
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Yeah. The goal is to avoid the demon train and kill him at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the good train.
Yeah,
We're the good
train.
train. He's the demon
We gotta
train.
look out.
Does your train have a name, or is only a living evil train?
No,
Is it
no,
named?
the
Yeah.
the
Our
bad
train is not
Choo Choo
sentient.
Charles.
Okay.
It's just the
Okay.
train. The reason you're ghost
I
riding the
thought,
train.
can't I like
Ghost
switch
riding the
How do I do like
train.
the choose which path you go down?
There should be a switch, right?
But do I have to get out to hit the switch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I have to get
Yeah,
out.
you
to hit
gotta
that.
go. You gotta go tap.
That's right. This is the way I wanted to go.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that worked out. Thank God. It's just like driving a real train.
Woo! Woo!
Where
It's
are
not a
you
very
going?
satisfying train whistle.
It's not.
Woo!
What do you guys think that I should stream later to try to make big monies?
Big monies.
Yeah, I don't
Did
need
you
big
play Crow Country?
monies. Did I do what?
Did you play Crow Country?
I don't know if
Crow Country?
your
Yeah.
audience
I don't
cares
know
about seeing
Crow.
video games, though.
We were playing it the other
They don't
day. It's
tend
the
to.
Yeah, that's
low
what we played on
poly
that last
horror
stream.
game.
Oh, that thing. Yes, that looked cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's pretty popping in the horror community right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
whenever
don't know streaming. You know, you have to be like good at video games and stuff. It doesn't make any
well,
sense.
if you're doing gaming streams,
Yeah.
it is. But like
You got to have like a hyperfixation on something. You know, you got to do politics or gaming or whatever, and
gaming.
have commentary.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know if it works for like anime.
I don't think that's true. I think. Well, so I'm not trying to be an anime person.
Yeah, I know you're not.
I'm trying to be a person who people pay
to exist.
to be in front of them. Like it's like, hey, you're seeing my face, so therefore pay me. Like that's
Yeah.
more. What do I do to make people feel like they owe me money just because I showed up in front of them?
You have to have some sort of skill or a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either you have skills or a podcast.
Well-
this is the modern zeitgeist. You can have no talent whatsoever, but
Okay.
have a
Going to
successful
Amaranth
podcast.
Okay, so all I need is a
Yeah.
podcast. What
You need a
kind of
podcast.
podcast? What
I
should
mean, like
podcast?
Trisha Paytas makes money. She doesn't have any skills, but she's funny, you know, and insane.
I think you're not
So-
considering that a lot of those people are astroturfed and just already like
Yeah.
they
Baked into the
yeah.
scene.
Yeah, how do I newly like what's
Mm.
so Mr. Beast got popular because he would just like read the dictionary or like
Well,
Yeah,
he would
do
interact with
stupid shit.
PewDiePie.
But see,
and that
those
got a
are
lot of eyes on
challenges.
him.
He would do
Okay.
challenges, and then people, like, babies get invested in challenges. So Mr. Beast appealed to babies who like being invested in challenges, you know.
challenges. So here's a
But, like,
strange
every
idea.
challenge has been done now.
Everybody,
so-
I'm gonna pitch this. I had this idea last night after my last stream. I'll pitch it here before I do it. It's a stream called Claim Your Waifu.
Okay.
And the idea is that I will just one by one, off the cuff, invent waifus.
yeah.
And you, as an audience, whoever super chats and claims them gets the waifu, but
So it's like an NFT.
however much you but whoever has the largest cumulative store gets, you can steal waifus, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if somebody pays $1, they get the waifu. Somebody else pays $2, they now have that waifu. But if you were to then pay another $2, you would have cumulatively 3. And so I would keep track of your total donations to your waifu. So whoever has supported their waifu enough is considered owner of the waifu. By me.
Yeah.
By me. So I track who owns what waifu, and it'll be like on screen, you know, like a leaderboard. And also, you have to consider that you might be the owner, but will your waifu be like number 6 on the leaderboard? Or don't you want your waifu to be the one who has had the most money donated to
Yeah.
her
I
ownership?
feel like you're reverting back to our childhood desire to do Ed and Eddie-esque schemes. And that's where you're streaming.
Reverting?
You're streaming on your
Wait,
you never
I've
changed.
never
That's right.
stopped being
You've never
in that
stopped
exact
being
mindset.
Eddie from Ed and Eddie and trying to scheme people out of their money with the least amount of effort possible.
We do have a super chat from Target.
How
for
else do you
$5.
how else do you get money from people? If you have to put effort, if you have to put
You can
effort
create
into it-
art.
what is art?
I don't know.
What is,
You
is,
know?
is making up waifus not art?
I was gonna ask, is there a
I mean,
token
like,
you get
drawing
when
the
you purchase a
waifus,
waifu?
like,
do
what
I-
is
do I
the
see what
waifu?
she looks
I got
like?
Like, is it just a description
I,
of a waifu?
I think I'll probably draw a picture of the waifu
Because I wanna.
while I'm making
The
her
issue
up.
is that
it's a
there's
package.
like this already exists in the form of gacha games, and you can't possibly make as many waifus as they make. You know?
Yeah.
Try me. I can invent waifus.
Yeah, but your
all
art
day.
style isn't going to be as high quality as the waifu.
So do you
games,
think this
know?
won't work unless there's a good illustration?
Yeah, there has to be
Yes.
good illustrations. Like that's part of the what endears people to a waifu. Is that it's
Definitely.
attractive to them. You know.
Okay.
Which
See, so the other day I did
Fucking
a joke.
killed Thomas the Tank Engine. He's captured the mind and souls of Odyssey the world over, and now we're trying to free them, like Palestine on theme.
There you go.
Thank
Nice. Thank you for explaining the lore of how we wrote this into Palestine.
The other day I was doing a stream and I was making fun of stories for being like so easy to
Mhm.
make up and tell and just kind of all being the same.
Yeah.
And like just storytelling is dumb because it's so easy. And so I was like, I'll prove it. And I was like, just filming this field, and I said, all right, dragon comes swooping down. There's 4 people standing in a line, all facing it. One of them's a hero, one's a mage, one's a hot elf girl. You already love her. And the last one's like a slime monster guy, but he's good. And then the dragon comes down, and then turns out you haven't even seen my final form, and actually it's a hot chick. Uh-oh, you thought I was the demon lord, but I'm actually a hot chick. And the main hero is like, well, I immediately am in love with her. And then the mage is like, no, you gotta kill that. You gotta kill it. It's bad. It's the bad guy. It's the demon lord. And he's like, nah, titty is God. And so he goes over and he's like, all right, I love you. She's like, we're instantly married. And then Elf Girl's like, now I'm jealous. This is anime. And I told this
Yeah.
story, and one of the chatters was like, after I finished, I want to know more about Elf Girl though. Like, wait, tell me more. I need to know more about
Here's
Elf
what
Girl.
you should actually do. Maybe do some kind of stream that's like an interactive storytelling Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Use a fuckload of AI to make hilarious art and stuff. Just
Okay.
AI out the fucking wazoo.
I was hoping to
it's the
involve
easiest,
AI.
laziest content you could make. It's just AI shit. So you can use AI for all of the art. You could do like a continuing narrative. Just be the dungeon master and chats the D&D campaign. You know,
So,
do Doug content is what I'm
so
saying.
wait,
Watch Doug.
where does the
Yeah,
wait,
Doug, exactly.
what are they
is the guy
paying
that does
for?
lots of it.
What is the audience paying
For
this?
interaction
Yeah,
with the
paying to
content
interact with
somehow.
the
I mean,
story.
that you come up with something, but like Dungeons and Dragons, think of that as your narrative element to
This
get
is,
people invested.
you haven't
know?
pitched me how I'm making money off of it. That's the only part that
Chat is paying
That's
to
what you need to
interact with the
figure out.
story.
I know exactly.
Maybe
how
they
people
still get
pay for the
waifus. I don't know.
You're just saying I have to.
There
put
could
the
be a waifu
waifus-
element.
You're saying that the waifus have to have a story based.
Yeah, so that's the story of the waifu.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
Maybe they pay to make decisions that the waifu will then do.
because there will definitely
Like
be
a visual novel where you have to pay for the outcomes. Like all those fucking
Yeah.
visual novel apps that people do.
Yeah.
You have to pay
Okay.
reward points to get certain outcomes.
There has to be a level of scarcity, right? Because I can't just create infinite waifus and
Yeah.
lose value. So maybe I create like 10 waifus. They have to be fairly well realized. So like the first stream will just be me coming up with the waifus. Then I have to do a story. But
Okay,
how
wait,
much
here's
the
the-
characters
okay.
get written into the story depends on how much they.
This is what you should do. Okay, 10 waifus.
Yeah.
Make AIs. So each waifu
Oh.
is an AI. So they have their own
What the fuck do you
artificial
mean by
intelligence.
make AI?
So you can make
the fuck
You
is
can-
like you
yeah.
can script
You
AIs
just
so
make
that
an AI,
so
sure.
that the waifu is you tell an AI you are
What
this
are you
person.
talking about?
Like okay, you can literally take an AI like ChatGPT and say you are X person with X
Oh,
personality,
okay.
and then you can ask them what they would do along a narrative.
I don't need that. I don't need it to
But it
write
would
the
be
story
fun.
For me. I'm way better than
No,
the
you
AI.
write the story, but you ask the AI what it would do in the situation. So it's like you're playing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign with an AI,
no,
and you're telling the
I
AI
don't
what
like
would
that.
you do in this scenario.
I don't
But then
like
people all have their waifus, and the waifus have their own personality, and then you can have chat can talk to the waifus because the waifus are AI, and they talk to the waifus.
It's
This is
way
a good
too.
idea.
It's too
It's a good
complicated.
idea. It is very
It's a good idea.
complicated.
It's
So wait,
complicated,
so hold
but it's a
on.
good idea.
You're trying to say I invent these waifus.
Yes, you invent the
I
waifus.
then tell chat that it's gonna give the same answers for all of them because they're not fucking real people. It's just gonna how can it?
No,
No,
ChatGPT
if
does
you-
all kinds of crazy
Yeah,
shit.
it can totally make live a persona. It
This
can
is
tell
something
it
I've
that.
already seen before.
Okay, well I guess I can try it.
It might be complicated to set
It
up,
might
but
be
if you set it up, it might be
Okay,
worth it.
But if it worked, it would be amazing.
What I'm imagining is there's 10 tabs of ChatGPT open. Each one is a different anime girl.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
And then people super chat to talk to the anime girls.
Yes.
But they could just build their own clone of it through ChatGPT. They could just put in the same text and then talk to it themselves. They don't have to
But
pay you to do
But
it.
it
But
might not be with the
ChatGPT also has a
story.
memory of what it said before. Like, it is a consciousness.
Okay, so
Like, they do have a running memory of who they are and what you have said to them. It also might crash.
okay, so
You gotta watch some Doug
somebody
videos.
has to. So you
Just
can
watch
see
Doug
here
Doug.
is this AI thinks it's a thing, and then somebody asks like, "What's your favorite breakfast cereal?" And the AI has to come up with an answer, and then it'll remember that it said that.
Yeah,
next time.
it will. Yes, it will remember that it has said that.
I just don't think the answers it'll come up with will be as interesting as the answers.
I mean, maybe
I've
there's
come up with.
a different way to do this. I'm just trying to incorporate AI because everyone loves AI.
Not in my world. All I see is negativity about AI.
That's because
in my
they don't
world.
They're not
understand.
using
They're
it
not
right.
based enough.
I
It
follow
depends.
lots
It
of
depends.
artists.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
they're all
artists
very
hate it.
upset about AI.
Yeah,
all the time.
but it is the future. It will fuck them.
I don't think so. I don't
They
think
will all
it's-
get fucked by this AI.
I think AI is very overrated as a threat.
Well, then capitalize on it while it's overrated.
I will try
Points,
that.
yeah.
That is a good
Yeah.
idea.
Thank
you know what
you
I
for the
think the future is
$5,
printing.
Starbucks.
Printing?
3D printing. I think
I
3D
mean, that's
printing
been
is
around
still
for a while.
It's still the
is
future.
relevant, yeah.
Because
3D print these
AI
pellets.
will never get good enough at doing the things it's supposed to do to replicate. I mean, there's certain things that AI already has like replaced humans with, right?
Yeah.
Like being a secretary, you don't need a human for that. Like AI can do that, but like being creative, an AI can never really do that without a human using their creativity to guide it in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
But like printing, like if you could eventually probably print a person, just like print a whole flesh and blood fucking person.
Eventually,
That would just like
yeah.
work, you know.
More or less.
I just think that's they're already working on printing organs and shit. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tarbuck, for the $5. He said Vic just invented Drow Tales, a paid vote-based TTRPG fantasy comic with paid choose-your-own-adventure decisions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Also
sure
have
that
money
exists,
now.
you know, I'm just saying that Trixie can do it better.
It's a good idea.
Oh, we're going this way, okay. Alright, this game might be unplayable.
I don't
don't
like
understand
the
what's
idea
happening.
of building my. I don't like the idea of building anything that I'm trying to make money off of with like more things having to continue to exist in like in perpetuity, you know,
Yeah.
and stay the same. Like if they have to wipe GPT, all the waifus are dead, you know, instantly or whatever. Or if they just decide they don't like my project and they kick me off of it because I said I'm
I mean, it's open
gonna
source,
fuck the
so they
quarter
can
in
do
space
that,
or
but-
something. I don't know.
I think that's the joy of ChatGPT is that it's,
many sus jokes about Jeremy the Quarter.
it's open source, so they can do it. Yeah, no one's gonna cancel you for making fun of Jeremy the fucking
Yeah,
quartering.
I think you're
I
safe
feel
on
like
that
it's
one.
pretty unanimous that everyone fucking hates the quartering.
Do you think? Okay, so Anime Snob thinks that I should be put in a mental asylum because I told him I would definitely murder him if he dead named me. What do you think about
So
that?
I always think about the ethical dilemma of if there's someone I hate enough in front of me, am I morally obligated to kill them for the benefit of mankind?
Now, when you say you hate someone, you mean it beyond the scope of just you
Yes.
personally
Like,
do not like that person.
I
They have
think-
done evil
No,
in
this,
the
is,
world.
this is what the
Like,
anime monster is about.
To me,
this is literally
there's
the plot. of
my
Lost.
big three are Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, Tucker Carlson. That's my big three.
Okay.
Of if they were in front of me, am I morally obligated to kill them for the betterment
no.
of mankind?
Punch, yes.
Punch, definitely.
You are absolutely
like, absolutely
required to
morally
on-site hit
obligated.
Ben Shapiro in the face.
But
That
like
is a
you
moral
know,
obligation
would
to
would you be doing a societal good?
Yes.
You know, if you were to, but then they become a martyr. So that's the problem. Like
Yeah, no,
punching
don't-
would be good. Killing is too much because then they become a martyr
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you've ruined your cause.
Kendrick
so.
Lamar warned you, everybody gonna respect
Yeah.
the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
Exactly.
But if you hit a guy in the face,
Yeah.
Everybody just, I mean, the
Then
quartering
they
guy,
can just bitch about it, but it's funny.
like,
you know?
literally the only thing I know on a personal level about Jeremy the Quartering is that a trans girl beat him up.
Nice.
I don't know if you know
That's
that.
pretty hysterical.
He
I
was
didn't
just
even
like
know that.
at a
I'm
con or
surprised.
something, like somebody just walking by, literally on site, just was like, "Oh, that's Jeremy the Quartering." Boom, boom, boom.
Fuck
You know?
yeah, I respect
I mean, he earned it
Head
by
off.
being a bitch on the internet.
Yeah.
Like you've bitched a certain amount on the internet to an extent where you have now reached the level of getting punched in the face in real life.
And
you
no
know?
one on
You've been a
nobody
nuisance.
nobody on his like conceptual side
Yeah.
is like, oh my god, I can't believe those monsters hit Jeremy the Quartering. They're like, you got beat up by
Yeah,
a girl,
exactly.
you
Yeah.
bitch.
They're gonna
Like,
think you're a fucking
That's
wuss
perfect.
anyway.
Beautiful.
so yeah, if you see Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro
He's gonna be in town in
or
June.
Tucker Carlson.
Oh yeah, Jordan Peterson's coming.
Yeah.
Actually, the
Fun.
funniest
Coming to the
handling of
scope.
Tucker Carlson was, did you see his Kill Tony appearance?
I'm not sure I saw it.
So, Joe Rogan, he owns the comedy club that Kill Tony is filmed in.
Of course.
So, he just sometimes will take whatever his guest is and just wander on stage on Kill Tony. So he brought Tucker Carlson.
Jesus Christ.
And there's this one, I hate that I don't know this comedian's name, so I'm just going to say this one black dude on Kill Tony. Really funny guy. I can't remember his name because he's one of the newer, regulars. But he gets on stage and he's like, Tucker Carlson, my mama fucking hates yo ass. And everybody's laughing for a minute.
Extremely valid.
And Tucker, he's laughing. He goes, she doesn't mean it. And he goes, oh, yes, she does. Oh, yes, she the fuck does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was fucking classic.
It's like, bro, I don't think you realize that people fucking despise you.
Right.
Like you were a net negative on the fucking world.
He literally acts like, well, I'm just a TV host, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how could you be upset with? It's like, bro,
You're not just a TV
you're
host,
not
dude.
a TV host. That ship sailed when you said the things you said.
Yeah. Oh, Tucker. We gotta make recipes. This
More
is
like
impossible.
Tucker knows.
This is not a stream game. I don't know what the fuck's
Oh,
going
you know
on.
who else got really hilarious made fun of recently? Bill Maher.
Yeah, fucking Bill
Get
Maher.
on.
God
Fucking
damn.
idiot.
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Went on,
Yeah.
you saw
Yeah.
this. Okay, yeah, that was
I
really
mean,
funny.
Bill Burr is the best.
Bill Burr is the best,
Poor
and Bill
guy.
Maher has become such a fucking piece of shit
Such
heel.
a fucking nasty
Just a
little-
snooty
Ugh.
motherfucker. And yes.
The out
Bill
of
Burr
touch
is the
stuff he
best.
was saying, that was unbelievable.
That's all he
He's
fucking does now.
delusional.
It's insane. He's so fucking out of touch.
I just saw him on CNN.
Do mom and dad
saying
still
somebody
watch
was
fucking Bill Maher?
They do.
God,
They do.
I don't understand.
I think it's.
It's just rage bait for.
Stockholm
I guess
syndrome.
they're old, so it's different.
Well, I don't think they necessarily respect everything he says. It's more
Yeah.
like, well, this is a guy who we can listen to, you know. But it's,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily like, oh, I love Bill Maher. I agree with the things he says. It's more
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck Trump, you know, like.
Yeah.
What a sentiment.
They're still libs
Oh yeah.
at the end of the day.
Oh yeah. Big time libs. Big time.
Classic libs.
The libs.
Dad is still somebody who will just, apropos of
Oh
nothing,
god.
just
Oh
sitting
Jesus.
there thinking,
What's a
be
swamp
like,
monster?
I just can't believe there are people who actually vote for Donald Trump. Like,
Yeah.
it's been 8 years, dude. You believe it.
Right. And they will again.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I can't even argue at this point too much, you know. Yeah, there's certain.
Kill
I just
billionaires.
hate them both so much. Yes, kill billionaires. There
Oh
you go.
no. Well, again, don't kill anybody because that's just
Yeah, don't kill anyone.
rape billionaires
There you go.
because that puts the fear of God in them.
Yeah,
Like
that
I've been
makes
thinking
sense.
about this a lot. Like
It
how do you
brings them down to
threaten-
a human level. You
Like,
know,
how-
that's still a human experience that
How
that,
do you
like,
make
no
a
money can
billionaire
save
feel
you from.
threatened? Because
Yeah.
you can't threaten to kill them. You're not gonna be. They'll just kill you before you can kill them. You
Yeah.
know? But they're not expecting.
I'm gonna go pee, and then I can't play Choo Choo Charles anymore because I can't keep track of what's going on.
Ciao, Garden!
Cow Garden. Woo!
Yes. Yes.
We have to abandon our mission to save Palestine with our train. Alas.
Instead, we can save it with money by all of you going down to the link in the description. If you're watching my stream, go to Vic and Hope's stream and go to the link in the description. What's the charity for? Palestinian children.
Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. Because there's famine going on, guys. There's famine going on.
And
Fam.
bombs. There's all kinds of things
All
going
sorts
on
of shit
there.
going on in here, man. I'm telling you.
It's
Kids
not
be
good.
dying.
Not
it's,
a good place to
it's-
live.
It's not chill right now. Not at all.
No, not a good place to have been born, you know, and then like you're just a couple years into your life, you don't even really know what like a hamburger is yet, and fucking there's bombs falling on your house. Your parents are gone.
Yeah. Not getting to fucking graduate college because your college got bombed out. It sucks. It's bad times.
I feel like I need to like recenter myself and refine the goal of what we're doing. I
Do
need
you
to,
want to like
Oh, like a
order some
video game
food,
level?
I do
brother?
want to eat some food. I'm very
let's
hungry.
We can
call
just,
up
like, order-
Watergate and get some
Yeah.
lamb over rice
Oh.
for everybody. No, that would be a little.
Should we like
I think-
break the stream and then come back to it, and I can put like a graphic on
If you
screen
want
of
to
like how much money we
switch
break?
to- if you
I
want
need to play
just,
Sonic.
if you want to set up the donation stuff on my channel and do it there, you can do that. I
That's
don't know
not
how
the worst
long that will
thing.
take.
Hmm.
It's 6 o'clock now. How late were you planning to go?
It's all day. Well, I wanted to beat Sonic and Secret of the Rings. I figured that would 8 hours long.
Well,
We're not doing that now.
that
but
worked out.
I would at least like to raise like $500. But I feel like I need to create some sort of like incentive and growth for people actually finding and donating.
Well, we're quite close to show feet.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make money today, outside of making money for Palestinian children.
Outside of your good deed, your good karma.
I probably
The money
need.
comes back
I
around.
probably do need the good karma right now. I've been talking a lot of shit.
All that shit talking Jeremy the quarter pounder that
I've
you've
been
been doing.
Jeremy the quarter pounder. I hadn't even thought about that. Jeremy
I
the
just peed in my
quarter
basement.
pounder. I've been talking shit about Null from QE Farms a lot.
Aw, what did Noel do?
He exists.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what did it Bill do?
Yeah, what did Null do?
I'm just wondering. I haven't been on the farms in quite some time, so.
Right now, it's just everybody who doesn't like Dick and Vito, and therefore by transitive property me, and I do mean transitive property,
Hey.
is celebrating Nick Rekida's jailing right now. So it's just, you know, all the usual douchebags are being the usual douchebags, but
That's Kiwi Farms.
Yeah.
you know,
Standard operating procedure.
Keenstar.
I don't get the celebrating element of it.
Because they're insane, dude.
It's like
The people
I
at Kiwi Farms
understand,
are like literally the worst.
like dramatic irony, but also like, you know, dude's having a rough time. Like
Clearly.
actually legitimately a rough time, you know,
I
not like
mean-
an internet rough time.
All of them, they basically they try to find, they create a separation where somebody, as soon as somebody makes a mistake, they all go like, look at this fool, we're not like them, we wouldn't have done that, you
Yeah.
know. But like a lot of the times, like, you're literally doing that, you know, or you're worse in your
It's
own
the
I would've put
the
the
Boogie
ketamine out of reach
298
of the children.
problem.
Keep ketamine out of reach from children.
That's what I would have done.
But
Yeah.
but you know, I mean, ketamine aside, you know, the coke, is it more dangerous for kids to get into your cocaine or like you know, eat cereal every day? You know, like
Probably
Like,
cocaine.
kids-
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest.
kids are like prescribed amphetamines, like in order to
Okay, but-
function.
Sure, but
You have to
that's-
think of the theoretical situation where if a kid is getting into something and they don't know what it is, they can very easily take too much of it because they don't know what it
True,
is.
true.
So it's the overdose
But,
element
like,
that is the scary
Can
part.
you like?
But
you
now
like
I don't wanna,
overdose to death
like,
on cocaine.
I don't want to
that
fucking
easily?
woke scold virtue
child,
signal
I mean, they're a lot
onto
smaller
like
than
being
we
like,
are.
ooh, he's neglecting his
True.
children, but
So,
what? 'Cause I don't
yeah.
fucking know. You know, you could have been like, well, they don't go in my room. They're never gonna find it. Like,
Cocaine
whatever.
affects you so quickly. I feel like you would, like, if a kid came up and was like, you just blank out, like you just pass
You
out.
just white out immediately.
Well, first of all, like they
Immediately
wouldn't
pass out.
snort it; they would probably eat it.
Eat it,
Right.
yeah.
And if they decided for whatever God knows why they just drank the whole fucking bag, they're
Right.
dead. You know, like
That's
that's the fear. Or if
If
it's
anything,
pills or
they
something,
probably
they,
go into
they just
cardiac
eat
arrest.
it all.
Just for clarity,
they have to be
could
very young
not
and very
drink
stupid.
the whole bag. 'Cause
Yes,
if you got
I
a
know. I'm
mouthful,
just-
you would.
Theorizing on why it's
Cinnamon
dangerous for
challenge.
children to find these things. And little kids are stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
So like that's the fear.
I love Trixie coming on here and instantly having wild takes.
That's the goal.
That's
Also,
how-
Tarbuck donated $5 more.
Hey, thanks, Starbucks.
My credit union called to confirm that I'm making these donos. I said free Palestine.
Nice.
Whoever place may have craft home a white garlic sauce that rolls. I think we've probably had that before, Vic. That sounds familiar.
White garlic sauce? I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
get that from fucking the shawarma place all the time.
Oh, shawarma garlic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Shawarma.
Mr. Shawarma.
Yummy.
It's better than Eminence and Shadow. I can agree to that.
Hey, we have 25 people watching. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
As we do nothing in two tutorials.
If the kids get the
to the-
cocaine, just let them.
To the thing about the crazy take, I couldn't remember. Dick Masterson said almost the exact thing I said, but he didn't say cereal. It was something a little more obviously dangerous but commonplace. But I couldn't remember what it was. But there's a lot of things you can have around your house that like. So people have been saying, like, people have been talking about it like the cocaine was, like, out and about. It was, like, in the closet in the bedroom, you know? Like, it's not like they had coke sitting around on their fucking... I know for a fact there was not a vault in my house where cocaine was kept when cocaine was around. But I know my parents did coke.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I never knew about it.
Yeah.
You know?
And to a kid, there can be very simple barriers that will block you out of anything.
Right.
Where you just know, like, oh, I'm not supposed to go in there,
Yeah,
so I
if
don't.
your kids
you know?
are not allowed in your room, they're probably not going in your room.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
Finding shit.
And finding your coke.
Sneaking
Yeah.
through it, you know?
They're also not, like, tiny kids.
Yeah. It depends on the
Although he
age of
has,
the
like,
kids.
5 of them,
Like,
so
it,
one of them's
there's
probably
many
pretty
factors,
young,
you know? Like, if they're above 10, they're not gonna fucking find your coke and drink it. Like, that's like
not.
some shit a 3-year-old would do
Right.
because
Yeah.
they're
So they don't know
they're
what it
dumb,
is.
you know? They'll put anything in their mouth. It depends, you know? And it's like,
I also think, you know, when this stuff's illegal, people don't know what to do about it because there's no way to just get easy advice. Like, where do I store my coke? You know, like, if you Google that, most people...
I'm
people are
Googling
I think
I
Nick
know.
Mercado can figure out how to store his fucking coke in a
He's
way
a
that his kids
lawyer,
aren't
he
gonna
should
get it.
know.
Probably true. but-
I think if I had kids and a bunch of coke, I would probably put it in a locked box somewhere. Jesus Christ.
Coke safe. You gotta have a Coke safe in your house.
Need
The
the
coke
coke
safe.
safe.
Like, let's not fucking infantilize him, but also you don't have to overjudge.
Yeah. It's a fine line.
It's a
Like a
middle
line of
ground
coke.
here. It's like you can both be fucking irresponsible and also not that irresponsible at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you probably shouldn't have been raided for what you were doing, like, unless he's, like, really neglecting his kids. Which, who the fuck would have any evidence of that, or no, you know?
I
No
think-
one has any idea.
To me, the evidence that he's not neglecting his kids is how much coke he had to do to get through the day. Like, because, and this is, even the guy, the steel toe guy, right, who's the one who got him arrested. I don't know if you heard that part of the story.
No.
So, there's a show called Steel Toe, and the guy and his wife are friends with Nick and his wife.
I see.
Steel Toe guy's wife left him and moved in with Nick and his wife.
Huh.
And he's very upset at their whole situation. He was the one
Mhm.
going around saying, like, Nick's got a coke problem. He got my ex into coke and all this
Ah.
shit. And the reason he got ultimately busted is a mandatory report. So people are thinking that, like, somebody had to have firsthand given information to somebody who had to then mandatory report it.
Yeah.
Basically, all signs point to this steel toe guy is behind this because he's
Okay.
upset at his
So he set it
ex-wife.
up, yeah.
And also the way he there's a stream where he finds out that his wife was arrested. Finds out, but it's like the most hammed up acting where he's like, "Oh my god," you know, like, well, it must be doctored, right? No, it's true. And then like,
It's true.
and, like after like a couple minutes of this, he finally like he gets himself together and he goes, "Well, I guess we can file those papers now." It's like and scene, you know, like it was so corny.
Moving on.
But yeah, so that guy is heavily suspect in the reasoning why this happened, this raid happened. I forgot why I was adding that detail into the story.
I'm hungry. Should we stop streaming and go
I
get
am
food?
hungry.
Alright, I think we'll stop streaming, we'll go get food, we'll come back with better branding, and we'll
Better
figure this shit out.
branding.
Oh, this is a good game for.
Death Stranding. It's about connecting the world. That's
Yeah.
true.
It is about connecting
This
the
is the
world.
most charity ass game I could think of.
Maybe this is a good game to play.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
I think we could
It
probably
would help us
some
play
Death
Death Stranding. I mean, I'm not at the beginning,
I've never
but
played this game. And I think
I like Death
It's
Stranding a lot.
cool.
It's just like it takes a lot of like committing your entire self to playing the game, you know? And I tend to play a lot of like roguelikes and shit where I don't have to pay attention to it at all or play it on a big screen. Ugh.
Oh right.
Or Death Stranding.
Now I remember why I was talking about the steel toe guy, because there's a clip where he's saying that he had talked to Nick and was telling him he was doing too much coke, and Nick was like, well, you don't understand, like, I got so much stuff to do. Well, he was saying, like, you're too stressed out, and he was like, well, it's because I'm so stressed out, because I get stressed and then I do a little more coke and then I can handle a little bit more stress, and it's like, well, okay,
Yeah.
shouldn't be
that
putting
sounds
yourself in a
coke
situation
addict,
where you are so stressed out that you need a fucking ounce of coke to
Yeah.
It was an ounce of coke. It was like a massive bag, like that,
God.
like a like a
Yeah.
fucking.
The thing is, you're snowballing, and like there needs to be intervention when something like that is happening. Not that he wasn't in control of his life, because cocaine is a rich man's drug, you know.
Yeah.
And he's a very, very rich guy. He's like the most successful fucking live streamer on YouTube for years. So
Really?
he has the money. Yeah, Nick has been
I
massive.
didn't realize he was even that successful. I guess because I got on the ground floor and I don't follow him anymore.
Right,
So
well,
like,
because it started with the
I have no
lawsuit,
idea.
and then he blew up to like twice that size with Vic Mignogna, and then
Yeah.
twice that size with Johnny Depp's trial.
oh, that makes sense.
that's
'Cause I wasn't
nice.
following him with the Johnny Depp trial,
Yeah,
so
that
that
made him
makes sense.
truly big.
Because he was like on top of the legal meta, you know. Besides like Legal Eagle, who's the big.
He's
yeah,
also
the big
like
boy,
the
but-
biggest Rumble show, and he has like deals with
Rumble.
Rumble. Because
Yeah.
every night, what he does is he streams on YouTube for like 2 hours.
I had no
and
idea he
goes
was
to
that big.
Rumble.
I was wondering because people were making a big deal about it on X. I was like, Nick Rekieta's like this tiny guy to me. You know, I didn't realize
No,
anyone
he's-
even knew who he
He's
was.
like one of the most famous lawyers on the internet.
That's funny because I was
particularly to the
right
right
there
women.
on like first Nick Rekieta
Yeah.
content. I was there because of the fucking
So
the
lawsuit.
lawsuit
But yeah, like
and the Vic Mignogna stuff was funny to me.
Yeah.
But
fuck, what was I gonna
fuck
say?
fucking
Yeah,
Vic Mignogna.
Yeah.
yeah, he has a lot of money. I mean, he had $50,000 bail. So,
God.
you know, had to have a lot of money to even be able to do that.
Ooh, look at these mountains.
I was
I'm
gonna
going
say
up
something
there.
about you saying it was a rich person's.
Same border bridges.
Mm.
Same. It's a productivity drug, you know.
Yeah.
It's like obviously he's doing a lot and maintaining that through doing drugs.
Well, and also
Uh,
up until the '90s, like almost everyone in every job that was fast paced was like cranked out.
The only
until
issue is
war
that
on drugs really put a kibosh
like
on that.
the worry is, you know, if the police show up for child neglect issues and they find an ounce of cocaine, you're kind of cooked in the eyes
Yeah.
of law. You
well,
know?
the worst, and he
Like,
also had the guns, which they
Yeah, and the
were
guns.
illegal guns, substances, and guns at the same time.
yeah,
So-
it's like
Not
you're
a great combo
fucking
for-
cooked. Now he is a lawyer, so maybe he can find a way through it.
yeah,
You know,
he's
but
certainly gonna try it. He's facing like a 25-year fucking
I'm
Holy
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
sentence or something.
God.
So
Well, that's always on the dramatic. They always, you know,
Yeah.
that's always on the,
The
high end
most
of what
dramatic
he'll
thing.
get. But maybe he can get his way through it.
but yeah, it's
as long as he doesn't represent himself.
It's fucked up how many people are like celebrating it when it's like y'all are gonna be fucking Keemstar. You act like you don't have a fucking
Yeah.
coke safe in your house. Fuck off.
Uh-huh.
He's probably
Well,
Just like I
Houses
can,
is
I can
like
understand
that.
celebration if the guy was like a huge piece of shit, but like I don't think
Yeah.
Nick Rekieta was a huge piece of shit,
No.
right? He didn't do anything to anyone
Well, that's the
besides
thing.
like cover legal
People are
suits.
now arguing that he is a huge piece of shit because
What
he
did
had
he
coke
do,
in his
you
house
know?
and he has children.
Like that's
in his house.
not
They say G, but
that's not a good
G.
equivocation to make.
No.
Mm.
It'd be different if there was like much more dramatic like descriptions of the situation,
Yeah.
you know, coming out. But
If it was like a
doesn't seem-
payoff to an arc of like this guy's a fucking notorious piece of shit on the internet, you know, and then he gets busted. for
I've
coke,
met
that's
Nick
something,
and his
you know?
wife, and they both are great.
I didn't know you
they've
met
been, they've both been nice to me. Neither one has ever
Yeah.
had a problem with me. You know, I found myself in the same women's bathroom as Lady Rackets. She didn't say, "Get out of my bathroom, you transsexual."
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, the rain really fucks up your hair, doesn't it?" You know? That it does.
Nice. Lady Rackets.
Ayo, true.
Mm. Yeah, it's like if Keemstar was busting with coke, it would be fucking hysterical, you know,
Right.
because he's a fucking piece of shit.
Because he's had it coming.
Yeah, it's like Nick Rekieta doesn't seem like someone who had it coming, and like it's like, oh yeah, we got him. Like he's just some guy.
Whatever Keem's into has got to be much weirder than any of us could imagine.
Yeah.
It's just got to have like a I just imagine he goes to the basement and it's full of garden gnomes, like just all the way full of garden gnomes, and he's got like some kind of
Very
big gnome
weird shit,
statue,
yeah.
does like a gnome ritual, gain gnome powers. Like there's some kind
Hmm.
of hidden gnome god that he must pray to. Rieli says, "R.I.P. I miss secret rings."
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
too-
I mean,
it's too hard.
It's
It's
hard.
too
It's just really
powerful.
fucking hard.
His fucking hat says Bridges on it.
Yeah.
Bridges.
There's a YouTube or a Twitter person whose name I believe is just Bridges, but she's called a big fan of Bridges, who I am a big fan of. And so I saw Bridges and it just made me think, oh, a big fan of Bridges.
Bridges. Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Bridges. Oh, his
Kojima
name
is
is
the
Bridges.
best.
I
Yeah.
I see.
Because he's the bridge builder.
And he's
Everything in this
hoarding
game
all
is
the
incredibly
stuff.
on the nose into its themes.
Yeah.
It's all
It's not-
very,
It's not a
very
secret.
direct. There's no subtlety.
That's how you get people to actually, understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people will be like, "That's
People are
pretentious,
too
the
stupid."
curtains are just blue."
And people still don't understand what this game's about.
Why would I-
Like, that motherfucker's name is Bridges.
Porter Bridges. Please.
Say
Sam Porter Bridges.
This is definitely
it
one
is
of the
gorgeous. It's
one
just
of
a
the
beautiful atmosphere game.
better games at looking like America. You look at it, you're like, oh yeah, that's America.
It's funny because it mostly looks like Iceland, at least in the
That's
first
also
because this area doesn't have the black sand anymore. but,
Yeah,
like, it
the black
mostly
sand
looks like
areas
Iceland.
look so much like ice.
Definitely go to Iceland.
It's
it's
so
set in
beautiful.
America. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It is. The conceit is that it's in America. If America were the size of one state,
Yeah.
it's so hilarious. Like what we're seeing right now on the map. This is the distance of. Can I zoom out? Like the whole map is America, and like
That's
we are
all of
seeing
America.
right now from Virginia to New York City.
Just like in America.
It's hilarious.
I wouldn't even call this the size of a state. It's like the size of a city. Almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny, but you know, obviously it couldn't make a one-to-one replica of America. It's just hysterical that it's like Kojima's
Driving.
hilarious Japanese understanding of what America looks like, which is Iceland and not America at all.
It's beautiful.
I
is
doubt it
beautiful,
was
I love it.
born out of. It's probably more of a necessity thing than a mistakenly thinking America.
Nah, but it's funny.
But
But it's also, you know, the game is an absurdist kind of dreamscape, so it's whatever.
I'm still.
Oh fuck, we got detected.
Uh-oh. Hey, we did that last stream too.
You still plan
It did
to
seem
do
so
that
good.
whole
You-
food thing you were talking about
Okay,
a second ago? And you still
People
planning to
wanna get food.
restart the stream or whatever?
Yeah,
and
we should
all
probably play
that
Chow
kind of
Garden,
stuff?
not Death Stranding. It's pretty as it is. It's already taking too much of my concentration
Oh,
to
you're
figure out
having
what
to
I'm
think too hard
doing.
about where you're going.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, where am I going? What am I doing?
So what we'll do is we'll end your stream.
Chow Garden's probably the
Keep
best way to
my
go.
Yeah.
stream going.
Oh, you want to stream us go to get food?
Yeah.
Like, box us?
Well, I can
Let's put it in
just
your
cover-
pocket in
yeah.
between things.
I'll
Yeah.
just I'll unveil once we're out of.
What do we want to eat then?
I don't know.
Get some.
We could just
get
walk
some
to
shawarma.
Watergate.
We could walk to Watergate. It'll take a while to. We should order online first, I think.
Yeah, I usually call.
Yeah.
Just call them and
You want to call them?
Give me this and that. Who, me?
Is that what we want to do? We want to do the lamb?
Well, I mean, the lamb would be it's
Shit,
like a
fuck.
one. It's,
Ah!
it's like a large one-person dish. It's not really like a sharing.
Well, we would each get one.
It's $10 each, and I'm not going to
I'll
spend
buy it,
$10.
okay.
But okay, they're beautiful.
I
Man.
gotcha. I gotcha.
They also
can
have
get Mr.
really good
Shawarma.
cheeseburgers, and although I've never eaten at your Watergate, so I don't know if it's any different.
Our
Yeah.
Watergate's usually
They're
pretty
all the same.
ballin'.
Ours is always consistently good, and from what I hear, I mean, the first one is like down in the hood, and
I mean, we are in the hood, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like,
we live in the
I'm
hood.
talking about where it looks like barracks, like
Yeah.
where it's just the same brick building copy pasted for
Yeah.
miles. Like that's where Watergate 1 is.
The real projects.
But I guess it's considered like a hood legend, like a classic.
Like Feather and Fin.
Yeah. Forgot
Better
the
than
hot
Finn is the
sauce
most
said
famous.
never again.
They're actually like building like new restaurants and stuff next to the Watergate by me. So
What, Feather and Fin?
no, some new African restaurant.
Ooh, yummy.
Oh, cool. I need more African food.
Yandini is so close to us, bro.
Yeah, but it's only one option.
How many African restaurants do you need? In,
I don't know,
in
we
a-
get
a
more African
5-mile
restaurants.
radius?
So I like lots of options. Alright, fuck. Let's just quit. Okay, stream's over. Thank you guys. We're gonna come back to it. We're stopping the stream for
Go
now.
back
and
to
we'll
my
pick back up
stream.
later.
If you're watching
We will
Victor's
alert the
stream, go back to
Discord.
my stream.
Target.
There's 29 of you here. There's only 7 of you over there. So
Thanks
just
for watching.
go back to Yig Studio. We're still live.
Thanks for donating. Yeah, we'll come back and I'll try to figure out something. I don't know. I can't think.
Or don't even be gone. It doesn't have to be a goodbye if you're on Yig Studio where it's still streaming. So it's
I've ended our stream.
Alright. Hello, people still
hello
here
again.
who never were anywhere else. Yeah, it went up by
Okay.
5 instantly, so they're
Nice.
coming back.
Okay, so
We are
there's
IRL
transferring.
streaming now. Okay. I
Yeah,
will-
but I'm going to the bathroom.
Minimize
I'm leaving
OBS.
the camera there. But you can talk to it if you want to pick it up. You know, you can get intimate.
Mystery Reborn! Alright, house tour. You guys want the house tour? Can you go horizontal on this?
No.
Oh, that's so
Broke
annoying.
it.
You can flip the camera
Okay, let's turn the light on for me.
Okay, hang on.
Who wants the house tour? Lala's here.
Lala's always here.
Motherfucking Lala.
Oh my god, she's so tall. That's a good cat.
That is a good cat.
Dang.
Can I flip the camera around?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, and I can still re-chat. Okay. This is the Vic and Hope compound. We got lots of plants. I haven't done a house tour since we first moved in, basically.
Yeah. She ate all her dinner.
There's Full Body Hope. Lala ate all her food. We got plants. We got anime shit. Whoa. Got Gurren Lagans and stuff. Anyone know who that is? You know who this is? Anyone in the chat? You know who that is? Are you based enough to know this man? Sounds like you're not.
Have you seen this man?
We got gut statues. Sick, dude. I got multiple gutses.
Guts.
Got Zaku's and B-Stars. It's all Hope's manga. We got our Gundam shelf over here. Look at all those fucking Gundams.
It's a Gundam!
Wow.
Gundam! I
Are you a Gundam?
I'm like Setsuna F. Seiei. I am Gundam.
I am Gundam. Let's see. Reanimator, Godzilla poster, vacuum, camera stuff. There are my expensive lenses and things. Shouldn't even show the internet that. I should know that I've got things. I got shit, y'all. This is our room. We got plants and all these fucking Pokemons. Sick. Plants. This is a collage of things we did in Iceland.
Wow.
This is my office. It's a fucking mess, as always. Camera stuff. There's an Arri Alexa Mini over here. That's not mine, but it lives here most of the time. Just sitting around.
Oh, you know what would be great people up for this stream?
Oh, fuck. Yeah?
We gotta show them where all of my shit is.
This is my Gundam that I haven't stopped.
Ooh.
Oh, the shit that I'm holding on to? You want to
Yeah.
see where it is?
Mine and Econ's.
Alright, we're gonna see Trixie and Econ stuff that's up in my attic.
Oh no.
Some of it will be accessible, some of it will not.
I'm very curious because I don't really remember what.
Do you still have the storage unit with the rest of your crap?
No, it's all in. Well, half of it's at Mom's house and half it's in Kentucky.
I see. I wish you had given me all your, GameCube games and shit, the stuff that I can actually use.
Should I have GameCube games?
You should.
Well, sure.
Whatever
I can
games
bring.
are left.
I mean, I'm
games
slowly
would be
every time
cool.
I go to
This
Kentucky,
is
I'm
my
gonna bring
stuff.
more of my shit back.
I need some light up here.
This is your stuff.
This has become a proper attic. This is where we used to record Vic and Hope,
Yeah.
but it is a proper attic now.
I
So
didn't know
some
this was
of your
considered an
crates
attic.
are in this
In this
pile. Okay, this stuff is yours right here.
Okay.
That's
okay.
yours.
What the fuck is this pedal?
That was a guitar pedal
Tito's
we
or
used back in the
something?
day.
I don't remember that at all.
I think it might be Tito's.
Uh,
That's some of my stuff. But most of your stuff is shoved in this cubby over here.
Oh god.
So if you go into this bathroom, You have to move these sliding doors.
I see.
Ugh.
I see. I was wondering. I knew there was some kind of secret place that most of my stuff had to be. Because last time I was here, I didn't know where it
hold
was.
that.
Oh, the light's broken. That's right.
So there's
Oh my
most
god,
of the
there
stuff.
it is. There's the
You probably
shit.
can't see it without any kind of light.
Yeah, but I instantly recognize it as my shit. Is the funny part.
It is your shit.
Oh, this is for Shade.
Books and books and books.
I
of
told
shit.
Shade I would give
Oh,
him
Solanine.
the physical copy of Solanine.
Oh, nice.
We have
Um,
Solanine, right?
Yes.
Well, that one's Shade's
Shade,
now.
because his girl is now Solanine.
Oh.
She probably hasn't read it.
No, I think
yeah.
probably has, because Shade's read it.
Okay.
He recommended it to me, and I was like, I own it, actually.
Oh.
I don't remember. Oh, this is probably Econs. Because I don't recognize it. Girls Last. So, yeah, there's a bunch of manga, a bunch of DVDs. And I believe, yes, okay, I thought so. I thought I had given you most of my box sets. This is the stuff I really want to sell, is the box sets. Because I feel like each of those has to be at least worth like $10.
The rookie hole.
They're in the rookie hole.
Here you go. You can continue your tour.
Okay. Well, here's all my old games are up
Is
here.
this yours?
That's yours, but I took some of your cool stuff that I like out of the collection
see,
and
I
added
see.
it to ours. I meant to, because Hope's never seen Samurai X, so I wanted to show her Samurai X.
Samurai X is dope as fuck.
Yeah. There's my GameCube games and all that shit.
Rurouni Kenshin Tsuyokuhen. Actually, one of these is... So this one is the whole... I think this is the whole one that you're thinking, like the backstory arc, and then
Yeah.
this is the future one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or are they
Yeah.
both the backstory?
Get shit.
It should be two different things.
Okay. Neat.
Samurai X.
You've got Robotech the Macross Saga here.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
so
Game Boy Advance
these are,
version.
These are all my games, I think. These Game Boy games.
Yeah, but they have been in my collection for quite a
Wow.
long time. So
I'm just like astonished by it. Like I'm like, oh wait, I know.
none of
these
this
games.
shit's getting sold. It belongs.
Oh no, I'm not gonna sell. These are all good games. Well, you
Some
can
of these
have-
things have gotten
the Sonic
fucking
Advance is
valuable
probably
too.
Yours,
Like,
but- yeah, Pokemon Emerald I know is worth a lot of money.
yeah.
Um,
I will never release the vintage games again because it's so hard to buy them back now. Like Hope bought me fucking Baten Kaitos.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
expensive as hell, and she got me Twilight Princess on the GameCube, which we never owned, but it was expensive. You just kick
Wait,
a little cat poop. Nice.
oh jeez.
It's Lala's gift to
little
us.
poop.
I didn't know you had Twilight Princess on GameCube.
She just got it for me for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was curious about it because it's like fully flipped. From the
Yeah,
version.
yeah. Might do Big and Hope.
For anybody who doesn't know that little bit of lore, you know, Link is traditionally left-handed, but because most people are right-handed, they flipped the entire game world so that Link would be right-handed.
I believe Link is still right-handed now because it would have been the same in Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
And I think he's right-handed in
It's just because
Breath of
in
the Wild
all
as
the
well.
new games you can move your hand to slash, right? You can still do that in Breath of the Wild, can't
Small
you?
kitchen. Look at Hope's fancy copy shit.
Maybe. Wait, can you in Breath of the Wild like swing your wrists to swing the sword?
No,
Do that?
no.
Okay. Never mind. Gundam Factory Yokohama.
I guess that was the whole house tour. You guys haven't seen the shed, but
Well, you should just like stare into the collection a little bit, you know, let people see your.
I was showing the collection. Oh, I just found this fucking Gal Gaigar at Anime Boston that's sick as shit. I haven't built them yet. So I have a Dynazenon that Hope got me for my previous birthday that I still need to build. And I found this fucking badass real grade Gal Gaigar. Fucking crazy. Because I've got old shit ass Gal Gaigars that are like the worst models ever.
I ought to just. Do you still build Gundams? Have you actually?
I haven't
put
been building
together?
them enough because it hurts my back
But
to
you
sit there.
do it sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got.
Hope has
two-
built quite a few.
I've got like. I know you've already got a Zaku and a RX-78, but I
Yeah.
have each of them sitting in my house since
Nice.
my birthday 4 years ago. I have not built
Excellent.
them.
Because, yeah, like a bunch of those guys me and Hope built recently.
Did you show off your whole collection of Gundams? Did you show all these
I
guys?
say many of the old Gundams are up in a box somewhere, but lots of these are newer, like the Witch from Mercury stuff, and the real
I
grids.
really like that. Is that an act guy or what's that guy
I
called?
can't remember what they're called.
A
Those are Hope's
Gabool?
guys,
Gabagool?
The
Gak
Gabagool.
or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, the Zagak.
The
Is that what
Gooks,
Zagak is?
yes.
Yeah. The
I know this. That I know the. You know, there's a guy called Ukraine.
Were they Geldukes? Who's the
Gelgoog.
Gelgoog? I can't remember.
There's also
Oh.
the
It's just the
Goofs.
Rainbow's Aqua Alliance. That's all I know.
Go back to selfie mode.
Ooh, that cat.
Hey everybody,
Stream Jack.
super chat me any
Yeah,
rant
this is
requests.
cool.
I'll talk about anything. This is the only time the money's not going to Palestine.
Okay, hold on. I
Children
need to order
today.
it.
Yeah.
How do I order?
Oh, and we can get some drinks over there.
Ooh.
Banned the transphobe that you missed while you were holding it.
Oh.
I'm clever. They said, "Why does he look like a granny?" Because I got my clothes at the first store.
Why does she look like a granny? okay?
Exactly.
You fucks.
I'm just old, all right.
Grady core is in.
It's true.
Granny core is in. I don't think I'm full granny core. Oh.
What is your ideal aesthetic?
I like a Pokemon trainer.
Ah, okay, that
Pokemon
makes
trainer
sense.
core. You know, like cute but practical. Gotta be
Cute but
able
practical.
something that I'm not going to break if I wear it up a mountain. You know, but will look good in the selfies I take on the mountain. This dress not a good example,
Well,
but
the
it's
White Sox,
Sunday
very
and
good
it was
White
hot
Sox
as
picture, but-
fuck outside. So DS memory is volatile. If it isn't powered on once in a while, it erases itself. Do you hear that? If you don't turn on your DS every once in a while, it will memory erase itself.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck? Well, we're fucked now.
that could be a problem for you.
Okay, let's see if I can buy this. Pick up as soon as
Oh,
possible.
we got Top Dog by Magdalena Bay stuck in my head. Gotta plug my phone into my little battery. I've already been here for 2 hours. 2 hours of free streaming. This is not what my life is supposed to be about. I mean, I know
Good karma.
it's free Palestine streaming though, so it's okay.
Receiving our order. Let's see if
See
it
what
works
they
this time.
say.
Last time it didn't work.
Yeah, last time we did not like that.
I guess we're gonna drive. We need to take someone else's car because mine's got a.
Why do
What
we
does
need to drive
Vic
the water
do?
boys?
Vic
Oh, yeah, we're
is a cinematographer. Would you
we'll
say?
flash ourselves if we walk.
Would you call your job a
Yeah,
cinematographer?
pick up in 20 minutes. Yes, I am a cinematographer.
Okay.
What do you do with cinnamon?
I photograph it.
Yeah, Vic
Check out
likes
my
to
camera,
photograph
boys.
some
This is
oh,
my main
shit, he's
bitch.
bragging.
This is my main bitch right here.
Look at that son of a gun.
I gotta
Or
get
gun
the
of
It's
a
got
gun,
all sorts of
maybe.
whirly-majigs and thingamabobs.
thingamabobs.
Starbucks Transom with $2. Ed Netty Double D non-binary icon. Discuss.
Mayhaps. I felt like when I was a kid, Double D was very non-binary.
I mean I don't think that's what they were going for.
But
with
like,
Double
I
D,
got
but
the
it's
impression
possible.
when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah, it could be. I would say it's a. I mean, I know a lot of people who look at Double D that
Fuck
way,
y'all know
so
about
I would
this
say
shit.
that's very possible.
I don't fucking know about this shit. Get bigger.
I'm getting bigger, huh? You ever heard that song? It's by Prof.
It's talking about my good lenses. Those are the fucking little lenses. These are the lenses right here. Look at this shit. Like I'm a fucking drug dealer. Whip this shit out.
Yeah.
Ooh! What? Ooh! Sniff that shit.
I'm not getting close to those.
It does smell some sort of
You
way.
gotta smell it.
It smells like leather. It smells like fresh leather.
Fuck yeah, it does.
And it
Smells like napalm with the fucking wording.
years. Yeah, I mean, and there's the whole element of how like Double D and Nas kind of become like there's obviously Nas feels comfortable with Double D because he's effeminate. Like
Lil Nas X?
in it no the girl remember the
Oh, right. Her name is Nas.
yeah.
True. She knew.
She knew. That's true.
Double D gay?
Well, Double D always seemed like he was sweating hard about having to be around her because she's hot, So I don't
True.
think I think he was into the
That is
girls.
true.
So
But
that's
Eddie was the one who sweated harder on her, right? Or was it all of them?
everybody did, but it was like Naz would always kind of just get like she would kind of flirt with Double D,
Yeah.
usually to piss off Kevin. Is kind of the implication. is like, oh, well, Kevin's being an asshole, so I'm gonna go flirt with this soft boy that I know is not gonna do anything because, you know, he's just gonna be embarrassed that a hot girl's standing next to me. That show is deep. That show's actually kind of deep. What do you think about it?
Should we start getting things ready for playing?
Double D becomes a weeb and
While we're
loves
waiting.
code gay ass.
Okay.
That's just a thought.
Starts going by D2.
Just a Twitch thought.
What if Double D became a code gay ass fan and started calling himself D2, like C2? It's a Starbucks proposition. We're getting ready to go get some food.
That's the
I'm
shit
not
right there.
facing your direction.
That's the shit right there. Look at that shit.
Martin Kaitos.
Fuck yeah, dude. What the fuck you know about that shit?
So have you played it since you?
We did a Vic and Hope of it, but I haven't played much since then.
How does it hold up?
It's fucking good. I remember having a great time.
Martin Kaitos. All I remember about that game is a scene where there's a really dinky explosion, and we were making fun of it. Because Namco games always had like the dinkiest little explosion.
Definitely, it has like a big nostalgic OP that you're like, oh my god, memory unlocked.
I'll probably feel that way. Because you saying that made me start thinking, a whole new world!
That was also in my head and I don't know why.
Fucking pure new type Flash right there.
We did have a new type flash moment.
Hello,
You still watch
people
movies,
of the chat.
me?
Do I watch movies?
Like good movies and not Marvel movies?
I wanna go see Furiosa. That
We
looks
should go see
good.
Furiosa. Maybe we can all go see Furiosa. Because I bet Mom would want to see that, right?
Yeah.
She just
I want to go see a
rewatched.
movie with Mom.
Mom rewatched Mad Max Fury Road like last night or the night before, and
We should all go see. Oh yeah, we can
I-
go tomorrow. Perfect. We
Yeah,
can go with
'cause
Mom tomorrow.
could probably do that. I'll ask Bert about it if he wants to go.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
'Cause I know he wants to see
Family
that
outing.
movie too. And yeah, Mom, I literally heard Mom just like as watching the movie, just out loud, just going, "It's so fucking cool!" Like over and over again, like a teenage boy like watching a fucking. It was amazing.
Where did I put the GameCube cables? I just had them really.
Kinda gotta piss again.
Yes.
It's Furiosa, not Furiosa.
Wait, we saw a movie the other day that I want you to see because it's trans shit.
Oh. Good trans
But
shit.
there's a director who's a transphobe that has done 2 movies now. One of them was just a big one that was in theater. We went and saw it, and it's like the best portrayal of disassociative identity that I've ever seen in a movie. Ultimate disassociation.
Alright.
GameCube cables, that's not very fun. It's just for you.
Feels like we're on Fish Tank now.
Whoa!
When's Sam Hyde coming?
I'm Sam Hyde now.
Oh!
Where's the TTS?
Where's TCS?
That's why you're not making any money. You don't have TTS turned on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do I do? It's just me and you now, chat.
You're supposed to go out in public with TTS on so they can say the N word over and over again.
Wow, yeah.
That's how you make money on streams.
True.
Okay.
So far, I've just been trying the method of like shaming the audience, threatening to stop streaming if they don't pay me right now.
Yeah, notoriously, the stick is the best motivator.
I don't know what to offer other than well, because if all I'm offering is that I continue to speak, but then I do that anyways, it's like, well, we know we don't have to pay you. We know you'll just
It's
talk
like
anyway.
how in 100 Girlfriends you know they're not gonna break up with him.
You're
Yeah.
trying
Exactly.
to lead into like the most toxic long cow approach to streaming possible.
What other approach is
Pay me
there?
to exist because you can laugh at me.
I find content cringeworthy, I think.
Yeah.
I think I just find the creation of things like to be self-important and egotistical. So I have to lean in on it like as hard as possible, you know?
I agree with you. You've reached ultimate next level self-awareness to the point where the trying to do anything is cringe, I
I
suppose.
think my human experience is a deconstruction of
Alright, let's
human
go
experience.
get the food.
Alright, hold on, wait 1 second.
Try not to dox us
Don't
while we're walking.
us. Woohoo!
Here's what I'll do. I'll just hold it
Don't
right
dox Chap.
at my chest like
There you
this.
go.
So
You're
it's
a
just
movie striker
filming
now.
my chest, and then it'll keep it there.
Don't dox us.
No dox.
That way they can still hear the conversation.
Dox or no doxing.
Exactly.
Have you guys really not given your location away by...
I mean,
It's easier than you think.
Maybe accidentally, but nothing's happened, so.
Yeah. Well, nothing usually does. But... No docs. The anti-dox stream.
It's like a. Did you ever hear about the movie We're All Going to the World's Fair?
No.
Okay, that's the other movie by this trans director that is also about the trans experience.
Wait, what was the first one called?
The new one is I saw the TV Glow. The old
Oh,
one is
I
We're All
heard
Going to the
mention
World's
of that.
Fair. It's really good.
Okay.
You should see it.
Yeah, I watch YMS, but I don't know if I watch every single movie review. But yeah, I do. I definitely don't watch a lot of movies.
It's good.
The best movie I saw last year was Across the Spider-Verse.
It's a good movie, yeah.
And Barbie. Barbie was
was
good.
My ultimate plot to make you start watching good movies again, so that you'll want to write a movie, so that you will write a movie, and then I can produce the movie.
This is Victor's dream.
You want me to write a movie?
Like,
Okay.
You could write a good, interesting movie.
I mean, I could just write a movie. I don't gotta watch all those movies and all that shit. Oh, actually, let me pitch you this one.
Uh-oh.
Because I wasn't planning this as a movie, but it would be a good movie.
No.
Fan Thomas. Have I told you about this?
No.
Have you heard of Fantomas?
Maybe?
So in like the 20s, there was a French serial like novel / film series called Fantomas, and it's about this ultimate thief, like basically just like he's like an evil murdering little dogs. I would show the dogs, but I don't want to dox the dogs.
The dogs.
No dog doxing. Shit, what was I talking about? Yeah, okay. So in Fantomas, he's like a phantom thief. He's a master of disguise. And so, you know, using film technique, of course, they can have this guy, you know, instantly put on very convincing disguises and stuff. It's a fun old French silent movie series. But I had this idea for, okay, if we have a master of disguise, but instead of Fantomas, he's Fan Thomas. And his thing is that he infiltrates groups of like online celebrities as like one of their, you know, guys, and then just basically collects all the dirt on them and eventually does an expose where he'll like live stream revealing, I was Fan Thomas all along and here's all the dirt on these people, and like, you know, it's like a big deal every time he does it. But basically each book would be about, it would be like a mystery of you trying to figure out who is Fan Thomas, like in his group of people, you know, like be all these red herrings and shit, and then eventually the big reveal, it was Fan Thomas, and, you know, there would be, he'd have to kill people on the down low, because that's, Fantomas did that, you know, so like I want him to be like a bad guy, like a Dexter type, but like a type you know, he's a bad guy, but you're kind of rooting for him because the people he's exposing are also bad. But yeah, I think that would be a great idea.
That's the weird niche perspective you have that I think could inform interesting art, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting movies, because we need modern perspectives to inform interesting ideas, you know?
Yeah. Well, and it's
And
also
not
about
that,
like
it's not like I could write about something that happened to you conceptually, but then it's not my experience informing the narrative, you know?
right.
It's not something I understand.
the idea of it's sort of. Have you ever watched Reckless Ben?
No.
Reckless Ben is an amazing YouTuber who lately his bit is largely infiltrating cults.
Nice.
Like he did
I've heard of that.
Scientology and stuff.
Yeah.
He's done like he'll just get into a cult and like he'll literally like live stream himself with a hidden camera, just like talking to, you know, cult people as he.
McCamey Manor coverage?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's like a curly haired guy. He's a master slackliner. Just a generally psychotic individual
Yeah,
who's
okay,
willing
I've
to do
seen it.
anything. His editing is amazing too.
Yeah.
He's one of the funniest editors on YouTube for sure. Should I stay out here with my stream or? Whatever. I just told it closed. Shove it in my purse. Hey, we're back outside and I've got the audio on again, but I'm still not showing anything but my chest, so as not to dox our location.
Car?
Yeah, the Fan Thomas idea came about because do you know about Letterboxd? Yeah, so on Letterboxd you can, sort films by year. So I started going back from the oldest things listed and just watching like everything from like 1900, because they're all like 1 minute. And a lot of it's like just archival footage, because like when cameras were first invented, they weren't thinking about artistic usage. They were just like, we can capture the world, and like, so there's lots of like anatomical studies type stuff, or just like, here's what it looks like when a human throws a dog, and that kind of stuff.
Human throws dog.
I don't think that's a real one, but it was a lot of stuff like that, and then they started making actual movies, mostly because of the Journey to the Moon film, the one where it's like the big face in the moon and the rocket hits it. The guy who made that, he made like hundreds. Jorge Méliès, something like that is his name. French dude. He was like just like a stage magician who, like, his thing was that he just like came up with illusions and stuff, and so to him film was like an obvious route to illusion magic. So all of his movies were supposed to basically be like little magic shows, but he pioneered a lot of what was going to turn into making movies and was imitated very heavily. And then by the 20s there's like a whole, like, films are like a thing. You got all these silent films, and Fantomas was like a popular series. It was like 6 or 7 movies or something like that. But it hasn't been picked up really since. Like, nobody's done anything with it. So I was kind of like, man, I'm going to take all these old...
Be like public domain.
Right, it's an old public domain intellectual property, but it's a big enough one that like it has some cultural cachet where, if I made a Fan Thomas and I was able to tell people, oh yeah, it's adapted from this old thing, then it's like, oh, old things... It's not just some out of the blue new idea that's going to die because it's connected to an old thing. At least that's a theory.
You have a movie concept written out on my phone I want to send you. That's like a NHK meets Serial Experiments Lane kind of thing that I think you could write. I couldn't write it.
NHK meets Lane, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of time in the room.
Exactly. But that's easy to accomplish.
Right. Filmically, you mean.
Filming something that I could actually make. Because I have the tools in the beats.
Right.
It's just a matter of having the script to actually make. But if I had a good enough script, I could get a lot of people excited about it.
Yeah.
And actually make it.
Well, I'm down.
So you like a feasible script.
I've written. Did I show you my comic manuscript at all?
I'm not sure. The newer thing?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I wrote 4 Mint Salad, a 22-page comic. I did a whole...
Yeah, you told me about it. But you didn't
what's the word? Storyboard. I storyboarded it. Basically, I drew it to the best of my abilities, which is bad, so therefore it's a storyboard. But, I feel pretty good about it. And it's the kind of thing that after writing, I was like, wow, that, nobody would look at that and say, that person's not a good writer. Or well, this person doesn't know what they're doing. They'd be like, yeah, that was a story. That was fully competent and realized its goals. All right, we're back. Hey, we're back. There's 26 people viewing, and not one of them has given me a super chat except for Tarbuck Transom. And Tarbuck Transom already emptied his wallet for Palestinian children today, so he really didn't have to even do that for me.
This is true.
And the rest of you are just sitting there enjoying the fucking fruits of Tarbuck Transom's labor. It's always like this, right? One person does all the work and everyone else reaps the reward. And that person's usually Tarbuck. So,
Tarbuck is the laborer.
It's so true.
World. All the work.
Y'all are really gonna let Tarbuck carry the whole weight of tonight for all of Palestine and for all of my family. Shame on the rest of you.
Man. Alright, make the call roll. Water. Oh, here. Hope is auto-playing our Fortnite stream. Hey, that was a good stream.
That was a good stream.
now
Pro
going to
Country
become the
stream was
eating lamb over
Sonic
rice
stream is not good.
So
Always about finding the
to
right
check
game.
my text.
I don't know if the play was just too hard.
Hey, Roger Ramos with the $2. What are Vic and Hope's favorite movies?
Favorite movies.
Favorite movie. My
Yeah,
favorite.
that's right. You can pay me to ask them questions. This is brilliant.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I don't care.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, they both walked away, so at some point you'll get an answer.
we gotta get the food. We gotta get the food going.
Yeah.
I think he knocked us over.
I wanna get food. I wanna get food. I hope these are fucking fire. Did they give you some forks?
No, we're good
I got
forks.
forks.
Hope is retrieving the forks. Let's move this somewhere out of the way of food. Yeah. We're not always suitable for company.
Behold.
We don't have fucking friends. Only friends are named Michelle.
Yeah, there's like hard
moved to
cider and
Boston.
hard Mountain Dew in the fridge too if you
Oh
want
yeah, have
something
a hard
Trixie.
something. Maybe
Help
I'll
yourself.
have a hard Mountain Dew. It's only Code Red is
how
left.
much I
I
like
think.
hard stuff.
It's just Code Red, yeah.
Yeah. Hard Code Red.
Hard Code Red.
Hard
We're
Code.
gonna say the Hard Code Red. Ooh, this looks yummy. It smells yummy. Bottom like little drawer there.
Oh, weird. Yeah, Angry Orchard, Code Red.
Mmm.
I'm about to be like, Bird, where are you? You're missing out on the lamb over rice and the. I feel bad. He's at home with no lamb over rice where Angry Orchard.
This shit's mad
Sure
good.
is chilling. Sometimes it's good to have a day to yourself, you know, where you're not working
That's
and you're home alone.
Yeah.
Probably gooning
Res-
furiously.
He's playing Cyberpunk.
Nice.
Tarba was right about the white sauce. Not that I didn't already know, but like confirming the correctness.
Slam is looking dry. I'm not gonna.
That's for you. On my stream, there is no charity. I am a charity case in and of myself. But I have made a pretty good amount of super chats this month so far.
Yeah, you've been streaming like crazy.
Mmm.
What's the goal?
Have money.
Fair enough.
Be not for. Well, I intended to go full streamer from the start of the year, but there's just not a good place in the house to do it. This vertical streaming shit, this new meta unlocked for me. This is way better because it comes through when people are scrolling.
Yeah.
So as long as you keep scrolling, there's like you keep rolling the dice on me showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with the horizontal streams, like it caps out and then nobody comes in.
Yeah, it's just your followers. Yeah.
Right.
So this is like way more odds of more people showing up.
He's got to be opening Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
That probably would.
You
be-
could literally do the stream and just hold old Pokemon cards and just flip through them, and no one will know that you're not opening new packs.
Is that like a low price for this?
For lamb, yeah.
Yeah.
Lamb ain't cheap.
I think Watergate, this shit's super cheap and good.
Yeah, Watergate's the best.
I'm thinking I might take the rest of this and give it to Bird. I can't eat that much of it. I feel bad that he doesn't have lamb over rice, which I know he loves.
It's very considerate.
Victor wouldn't do that for me.
Yeah, well. You buy you your own lamb over rice like I just did just now.
Yeah. That's true.
Are you just not planning to drink these? Do you not want them? 'Cause I'll
They've been in there for months.
Okay, I'm taking them off your hands
Go for it.
and bring them home. Okay, I've resumed somehow.
No, it's on
Speaks,
YouTube.
I don't know what you're doing or why you would think you wouldn't get banned. You're a fool. Just a general damn. Yeah, I think think I'm probably gonna end the stream and head on back and start a different stream.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
We can continue our.
But I'll keep sending people your way.
Yeah, thanks for coming over and contributing.
Go to a more important stream.
Yeah, you gotta make your money.
I mean, I'll tell them to go to your more important stream. But
Oh, no. You gotta eat too.
Okay, it was probably good. It
Maybe
makes
that
up for
way.
your streaming audience to come over here.
And see whatever the hell that was.
The house tour was entertaining.
I'm glad you got a great. I mean, getting your whole house touring is a great deep lore
Yeah.
Moment.
addition to the archive. Way more people see my vlogs than see the live streams. So
Yeah.
I'm always trying to think of it more as like a catalog video than as like just itself.
What the fuck are you doing, PlayStation?
All right. Y'all, I'll see you all later.